That game loaded way faster than I thought it was going to. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 21 of Wasteland 3. Now that intro can live in all of our nightmares. Sorry, I was still getting a couple things set up here. This is a sort of a solo stream, so I'm a little bit off mic. Just give me a few seconds here. And then what we're going to do is continue right from where we left off, which was on the doorstep of Aspen, Colorado. There we go. We did a whole bunch of like inventory and mod stuff last time, so I think this is going to be fairly dedicated towards talking to people in quests. For all I know, it's going to be all fighting all the time, but that is not generally how this game rolls when you enter into a major area like Aspen is marked on the... Well, then again, there is a lot of blood here, isn't there? Oh yeah, no, these are just straight up enemies. Okay, yeah, so just to recap very quickly, we are here in... Yes, yep, yeah, we arrived in Aspen, Colorado. Now, technically, we're looking for Vic Buchanan, the psychopath. Miriam Knox asked us to look for her husband, Hardy, who may be a hostage in Aspen. The Knoxes are part of the 100 families and seem wealthy. I'm going to save Hardy is to the extent that I can save everybody. And hello to Caroluna! Caroluna, I hope you've had a great Saturday so far. The Patriarch told us that he's heard Vic has some Rangers held hostage. Yep, we got one of them on the radio. Here we go. We spoke via radio to a captured Ranger, Riley Woodson. He advised us that Vic is working with a gang called the Breathers and is holding some of Riley's squad captive. Wow, they need another maybe pass on this particular quest update, which also brings us to Raising a Little Hell. Riley Woodson wants us to rescue his Ranger team and the 100 Families members who are being tortured by Victory Buchanan and the Breathers in Little Hell. I did not pick up at the end of our previous episode that they were being held in a place called Little Hell. Hello to MB! Carolina says today was awesome. Hello to Maxine as well. MB, I hope you've had a nice Saturday. Same to you, Maxine. Carolina, if I don't want to jinx it, but what made today awesome? Because that's a high energy response. I'm really glad that you had a great weekend so far. Sorry, 1 second here. I just need to... Forgot one thing. I don't know why I thought the game was going to take like an extra 20, 40 seconds to load up. But yeah, so here we are. We're rolling large into Aspen, and these guys are ready to hit it. I assume that we're going to aggro all of these dudes as soon as we start. So let's see if we can tread a little lightly. Oh, there was one recommendation. No, it's not so much a recommendation, but something I was considering anyway, about putting some med darts into Drienne's second quick slot. And you know something? I'm actually thinking right now for the very first time, Drienne doesn't have any perks. I think one of the best perks for Drienne would be Deep Pockets to get an extra quick slot item. Because as the primary medic, there's no upwards limit of things that I would like to have on a quick turnaround. Carolina says, brought my mom and visited, uncle-in-law. Well, that's great that you got a chance to spend some time with family. Maxine is saying hello to everybody. I know that we don't have any level ups to do, but I didn't accomplish any of the things that I went into that screen to do. So yeah, we're going to swap out Drienne's suture kit for a med dart so that they have the capacity to heal at range if needed. And with that, we're just going to do a quick F5, and then we're going to bring Azaric up and over here. Whoops, we are all way too close because I didn't press the spacebar button. Okay, just getting everybody reorganized. So, Azaric is very sneaky, but he's not so sneaky that they're not going to see him up there. I'd really like to get him up into this perch if I can. So I'm just watching to where they go on their various patrols. Let's get Drienne maybe right here. Marshal Quan. Feel pretty good about you right there. If they start to see Marshal Quan, we will deal with it. Oh, shoot. Well, it's on now. Yeah, we were about to get made, so we did what needed to be done. Okay, so Kodiak is ready to charge forward. Although, is it necessary for Kodiak to charge forward? Because Kodiak has a hell of a long-range beam. Supersonic blast, yep. Alright, we are slightly outside of range to do that. How about Goat Cannon? We've never even seen this work yet. Yeah, that's not great. And then just a regular shot is, again, slightly out of range. That's fine. We just want to move everybody out of the way then. Don't shoot anybody, though. MB is saying hello to everybody. Carolina says that his uncle-in-law was married to his aunt while she was alive. Well, that's cool. You know, sort of extended family, staying in touch. The first guy may or may not have known what happened. Okay. Oh, the guy that Azric just shot. Okay, I thought that was a family thing for a second. Yeah, Drienne is borderline not in a great position to do anything right at the moment. This is not the setup I would have wished for us. It is the setup that we've got. Fumer looks like they're sporting a flamethrower. So I kind of feel like I'd like to make them not be alive anymore. Then again, yeah, so his ability to blind targets is really useful. Okay, let's see if we can blind this fellow who looks like they've got some sort of a long gun. Good. Can we blind this guy as well? Or I think I might really, because Fumer here has the capacity to hit many guys. My only concern is that he's also got a lot of armor. Yeah, I think honestly our time is better spent trying to blind these dudes. That's all she wrote from Marshal Kwan. So we're gonna try to save 2 of those points so that he can lay some stuff down next turn. Lucia, what do you do with Lucia? I'm not even sure. I mean, we move her for sure. Let's get Lucia behind some heavy cover. And then if she can't shoot from here, what we're going to do is set her up with an ambush shot so that she can wreck somebody on the next turn. Okay. Then there's Mia. Mia's great. We want Mia right in these guys' faces to the extent that we can. Yeah, I think that we bring Mia all the way up here and shred some armor. Is there anything we can do to knock off some of that armor? Oh, wait. Drienne could also do a demoralize. Yeah, let's toss a demoralize over there.
You're a not good person.
And then Shredder Shot would be great. Yeah, Shredder Shot would be awesome if we can... Let me just double check the range on it, because I don't think it's different than regular shotgun range. Yeah, so Drienne, come... I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, come here. And we're going to try to Shredder Shot this guy so that they start bleeding, because then Mia starts getting guaranteed crits. Very good. And we got that for free. Is there anything then that we want to do with Drienne that doesn't involve this? Well, I guess we could rally, but we've already taken most of our turns. Let's go to Blah first. Blah is also a mobile tank, range tank. I guess since Azric doesn't get to go here, this would be a great target, a great place for Blah. And somehow, some way, Blah is out of flamethrower fuel. I don't know why that would be. That's incredibly weird. What? He is out of it, right? Yeah, 0 of 100. He's out of ammo. Okay, that's weird. Azric, thank you so much for the resubscription. 23 months. Just shy of 2 years. Azric, Saturday has been really, really well. Oh, and hello to Ronan, who says we're in the Wasteland, hooray. Ronan, I hope that both you and Azric have had a great Saturday. I'm currently lamenting the fact that Blah does not have any flamethrower fuel entered. I don't know why. 5 to get there, 6 to get there. And more guys that we can shoot. And almost as importantly, more guys who can shoot blah-blah-blah. Because he's not going to take very much damage from it. Yeah, so this guy's blinded, this guy's nothing, and also looks like they want to do a melee strike. The only other thing that we might want to do is, like, blah-blah-blah could also throw a grenade down here, but that actually doesn't look like it's going to do too much to these dudes. Even though he's got a very high explosive skill. So I think instead... Oh, suppressing fire. Hold on, I have a new favorite. Yep, look at that. That's actually going to hit 3 of those dudes. 4 of those dudes. Yes, this is great. Do it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now we've got a clearer idea of what we want Mia to do. As we said, I started the Outriders DLC and had lots of fun with it. That's awesome. I saw that was coming out. It is unfortunately new enough that it is not part of the Steam summer sale, but I'm very glad to hear that you're having a good time with it. So Mia is 4 AP wherever we move here, so we might as well have her have access to some light cover. And then we're actually going to switch to her hammer because it is the mining mallet with which she gets guaranteed crits. Assuming she hits, which she does. And given her position, we're going to go with a defend. Mia has an incredible amount of armor now. Azric, of course, started us off with Azric. This is your handiwork, as you can probably imagine. So we can't even kneel down with him. We're just going to I really don't like it when Azric doesn't have cover. Let's just defend then. Okay. And now... Oh, it's Drienne. Drienne. Well, we can do another shot with Drienne, can't we? Is there anything else we can do with Drienne? We could rally. We could point blank. I'll tell you what. Based on Drienne's position, let's set up an ambush shot. Because it's definitely going to get taken, I think. Okay. Now we're going to bring... Wait. Kodiak. Supersonic Blast takes 8, so I can only move up to 2 if I want to try it. Which does technically put us in range of 1 dude. Yeah, we got to move up here to get up to then, so we might as well move up as far as possible. And then we're going to get 1 shot left at this. Let's try this goat cannon. It's like headbutts approved or something like that. And, I like this. Well, then again, these guys are already slowed down because they're under suppressive fire. Let's do this guy, because I don't like the look of that guy's long gun. I do not know what the goat cannon does exactly. It applies stunned. Oh, okay. Then maybe I want to stun this guy, because I really don't like the melee dude. Yeah, let's do this.
Fire from their vehicle.
Really didn't get to see what that was like. Don't worry, we will have more opportunities to fire the goat cannon. Although probably not this round, or this combat, because that's in 6 turns. And hopefully, everybody will be dead 6 turns from now.
You thieves. Coming from the side.
Okay, fortunately, that was an incredibly anemic flamethrower attack. Hello to blah-blah-blah! Blah-blah-blah, I don't know exactly the moment that you came in, but your character just laid down a whole bunch of suppressing fire on all these guys, so they're, like, pinned down and not able to move around very well. Azric says, you mean I didn't have a 95% chance and miss? Well, Azric almost always has a 95% chance, but in this case, I assume this is another, like, took his head clean off, but actually No, look! No, it's actually, you blew off both of his legs! Oh my god. Oh, I never get tired of it. Okay. Where to start? I vote that we have Kodiak, because Kodiak's not going to be able to go very far in. Let's have Kodiak do a supersonic shot against these guys. Yes, that is what I was hoping would happen. And then otherwise just sort of like sit tight. We will have Kodiak prepare, save those last 2 points for whatever that we need. Azaric, let's have you... Oh, look at this. Azaric can actually get some cover next to Kodiak and still fire. I like that plan. I really don't like having Azaric having his head stuck out. And then, yeah, let's fire at Krazer. I will take it. Okay. Drienne. From where Drienne is, Drienne has a shot on one guy, but if we're a little creative, I think that we can get it up to 3 guys. Let's have Drienne move balls. Yeah, okay, so we can't hit 3 guys, but we can hit these guys. Yes. All right, so we're going to hit 2 of these guys, because the third one... We haven't really modded Drienne shotgun in a way that allows for a lot of range. That's one wish that I might have for them. Oh, but they do get to fire twice. Awesome. Wait, did I say twice? I meant 3 times. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. What's your shot on, like, on this guy? Pretty damn good.
That is how it's done. Hi, you Rangers! I heard Daddy told you to call on me. Gosh darn great to meet you. We're rolling out the red carpet for you.
Oh, nothing says I am a sane and... Hold on. Oh, a sickle. Hold on. Sane person then shouting into the radio about how your daddy is coming for you. Let's see. Sickle. Then again, I think the whole thing with Vic Buchanan is that he is unstable, and it was we straight up heard in the last episode that he has all of his troops on like psychedelic drugs. As Ronan says, don't mess with Azaric. No, Azaric and Mia were like the founding members of this particular crew, and I love the way that they've turned out, that Mia is the melee tank who just hits people with a pipe, and Azaric stays at extreme range and just like obliterates them, and it's so much fun. If I were ever to play Original Sin 1, Divinity Original Sin 1, I would probably do something similar. The trouble is, in my opinion, Original Sin 1 is not it's not a game that I enjoy very much. Original Sin 2 is awesome. Okay, we got the Welcome Lodge key. A small key is engraved with the words Welcome Lodge. Okay. That honestly could not have gone better. That was stupid effective. We got everything that we wanted. Nobody took any meaningful damage. I want Mia to level up some more so that she gets more Animal Whisperer. Hey! Azaric, lockpick. Medolica breathing device. This instrument is normally played by blowing into an air tube connected to the keyboard body. Someone has replaced the insides with an activated carbon cabin filter in order to breathe in purified air from the tube. It still makes music, though. What an oddly specific thing. And we also found an employee lounge key. The bummer about employee lounge key is that now that we've got it on our person, I kind of feel like that's going to be a lock that Azaric doesn't get to pick. Oh, wait. Mia, can you interact with Fox now that you have, Yeah, look at this. Charm animal. I did not see what that said. Hold on. This character already has a... It's going by very quickly is the trouble. This character already has a... Animal follower. Of course she does. Okay. I guess some combination of Polly and Major Tomcat fill up the only options that Mia has. That's fine. like, there's a, like, 5% of me that's like, well, wouldn't you want to give all your other characters Animal Whisperer then so that they could have the animal companions? But the Animal Whisperer also gives the animal companions that you have a damage boost. Ronan says, I did try to play Original Sin 1, but I did not finish it. I figured I'd try that before trying 2. Yeah, I have an extremely specific gripe about Original Sin 1, and the trouble is, it's story related. So it makes me very concerned about talking about it. Talking about it sounds like it's the biggest spoiler in the world, but it actually happens in like the first hour or two of gameplay. But it sounds like the biggest spoiler in the world. Divinity Original Sin 1 it's very far, in terms of story, it's very far away from, like, the way that I would want a game to be written. And then Divinity Original Sin 2 is just awesome. A pile of 100 families vacationers looks like their leisure time was cut short. That sounds awfully glib for a pile of corpses, though. Okay, yes, please. So the medical crate, and we've got a diggable. Oh, okay, so hopefully this plays... Boy, it feels like it's been like 5 episodes since we found a cassette tape. It's been a minute. An ancient cassette tape, a hastily scrawled label reads, "Do not air." Let's listen to it together.
Summit Ski Lodge and Resort ad, take 1. Go ahead, Mr. Torrance.
Yep, experienced the pinnacle of luxury at the... Luxury? They're kidding, right? I've been in that place, and let me tell you, it ain't been luxurious since Liberace was knee-high to a candelabra. The lobby looks like the snack bar to drive in, and the room had lime green carpet and orange walls. Orange!
Mr. Torrance, we only have you booked for like half an hour.
And the food? Prawns and aspic, lobster Newburg? The whole menu looked like it had been cooked 30 years ago, and tasted like it had been heated up 30 minutes ago.
Mr. Torrance.
Alright. It's not me who's gonna get sued for false advertising. Let's go, take 2.
To be blunt, I feel like it's Mr. Torrance who doesn't come off looking real good there. Okay. By the way, not that it bothers me, but why did Azaric have to run up? Isn't it a shared inventory on the keys?
Missing from the dream. We know you took them. Come to us. Come and die.
Okay, I'm just double checking that there's no like side entrances or anything. It'd be awesome if we could do like a pincer attack. It doesn't look like we can. So here we go. Second major combat of the thing. And sorry, Azric, you did not level up. No. Okay. All right. Azric doesn't need to go very far inside. He just needs to be in the general vicinity. And we will have him take a knee right there. Now, Blah 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 did reload. He's only got 2 shots with his flamethrower, but to be honest, that's all he's really going to need, right? And Lucia... How far up can we get Lucia? Also, I'm going to assume that that's not cover. Yeah, let's have Lucia grab some cover right there. Marshall Quan can be a bit further back just because he's more mobile. Blah 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 is... I feel like we're really gonna be right up there with Blah Blah Blah. I feel like Blah 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 is gonna want to like lay down a lot of fire here, so we want him as far forward as we can. These guys are nicely grouped to have a bad day. And Drienne. Let's put Drienne like right here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Mia charges in. For the first time ever, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we want Blah 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 to open, just because... Like, Blah Blah Blah, where are all these dudes? Yeah, like, Blah Blah Blah... No, Major Tomcat, you stay back. Blah 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 could, like, throw fire on 3 guys right to start. Oh, nuts. Sorry. I'm just taking a look. There's a heavy machine turret over here. But that requires nerd stuff level 6. And I don't think... Was it Marshal Quan who was up there? Yeah. Okay, so we can turn off that machine turret or turn it to our advantage if we can get Marshal Quan over there. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Did not want to cough into the mic. Okay. How does Marshal Quan get there, though? There doesn't... Yeah, Marshal Quan has to come all the way around here to get to there. Honestly, I think that we might just wind up blowing it up then. Because what are we doing? We'd have to take Marshal Quan out of combat entirely for... Depending on if these doors are locked, which they're not. But there could be other dudes over here. I don't think it's a good idea. Hello to Innertooth. Hello to Jab. Innertooth, I am doing very well. Had a great Saturday so far. Hello to Jägermeister. Innertooth saying, come and die. That's certainly what we're saying to them. And... Oh, Innertooth. So, Innertooth, you're... Because I just want to be sure. You're the person who is playing... Farm Sim with... Salamander every week. And the only reason that I ask is that yesterday on Mia's stream, you had asked for Mia to do, I think specifically Dutch, not German, Dutch. And I was like, I was with Mia. I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to start in a way that would even sound approximate. Like, it wouldn't even get to the level of being offensive because it would be so far off. So I was trying to listen today when you were interacting with Salamander, and still nothing. A very, very, very bad mimic. Jab is saying you didn't happen to remember what you wanted to ask me. So Jab, I was trying to remember, and it was... It like it didn't immediately come to me, but I was thinking about it, and I had it narrowed pretty well down. And I don't... Now I can't even remember what I had it narrowed down to. I know that we talked about you're not really interested in anything in the Steam Summer Sale. I don't think there were any questions pending about a movie. I don't think so. If you know what, if it was anything, it might have been. It might have been, rather than a question, that we did finish watching season 3 of Star Trek Discovery. No spoilers at all. Based on what I've learned about your taste, I don't think that you would have enjoyed it. I don't remember if you were in the stream, but I did say that Season 3 of Star Trek Discovery has the worst episode of Star Trek Discovery so far. As I say that, I did enjoy the season on the whole. I did have a very good time with it. I'm glad that there is a Season 4. However, there was one episode that was real bad. Yeah, so I really want Blah to throw fire on these guys, but I don't think that I can get him into position, like, click the fire button in the same way that I can with Azaric. So, yeah. And who is this person back here? Crazer, but just a regular Crazer. Okay. Yeah, some of these guys have a lot of armor on them. Okay. We're going to do the standard open, I think. Let's have Mia come back here and try to tie up Crazer.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
Okay. I don't know if everybody caught the animation there, but Azaric apparently decided to open with a 360 no-scope on this guy. Okay, so Jab did hear that. Yeah, man, I could have sworn there was like, man, the next time that Jab's in chat, I got to ask him... blank, and I was thinking about it between streams, and it's still, I'm not sure. Azaric, however, is sure. He gets a second shot because he nailed that guy real good. Not quite to death, but real good. 75% chance here, 95% chance here. Here's the issue with this guy, though. This guy has 20 armor. This guy has a lot less than that. Let's soften this guy up. Azaric, I do not know what you were shooting at, because I didn't even see a bullet enter this realm. Let's have him save a point. And the only other person that gets to go with Lucia, which is interesting. I don't see anything Lucia can do that isn't going to wind up with us earning a corpse. So I'm just going to have Lucia do an ambush shot.
I like opening up.
Okay, down goes Marshal Kwan. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, when Inner2 said something about no name in the game redemption, I wanted to double check that that I hadn't failed to put the name on the stream, because A, Twitch doesn't like that very much, and B, I'm not usually the one who sets that. Inner2 says, Mike has more of a Dutch dialect than me. Mighty Mike, who also plays Farm Sim. Okay, I don't know that I've heard Mighty Mike speak as much, so I might be... Actually, maybe he was the person that was talking today. Inner2 is saying, people confuse me with Mike often because they know I'm Dutch and Mike speaks more than me on Sam's stream. So, gosh, what was the topic today that you guys were discussing? Because then I would ask who was saying this part. Bad things happened to Drienne. Drienne lost 2/3 of their health bar, and... Okay, let's just see what we can do with this. Oh, but I really want to get Marshal Kwan up, because remember that we super buffed Drienne's, like, get everybody up ability, but this is an extremely attractive shot. Can I do anything to get some of their armor off? Let's switch to our flamethrower. Okay, that's a nice shot because it hits 3 people, but I think it's pretty clear to us that we can get it to 4 if we just move Blah slightly. Yeah, let's move Blah right here, because that actually puts him in range of everybody that he wants to hit for this combat. Let's light everybody on fire. Alright, this person got messed up. However... I want to say that these 2 people literally didn't get hit at all. That's disappointing. Okay, well, I'll take it. And Blah, I'm gonna say defend, just because you have no cover and are also bleeding. Okay. So, yes, Lucia can knock off some armor. I like that idea. So we're gonna have Lucia knock off a bunch of Fumer's armor. Yeah, no, let's shoot right at the body, take that armor down by 75%. Good, down to 6. Now, in a slight inversion of what we normally do, let's go for trick shot against, well, this guy, because we've got a 93% chance to land it. And now we get to do another marksman shot. Yep, let's do it on this guy. Take off all that armor. Awesome. So, like, Lucia didn't do any damage there, except it didn't matter. Like, now we can really go to town on these guys in a way that we couldn't before. Jab is asking, is there anything on Apple TV worth watching? I have heard, and I've not seen it for even 1 second, Jab, but I've heard that Severance is very good. Sorry, let me just scroll back here. Okay. Inner2 says that in D&D he talks a lot. I have seen some of Sam Melander's role-playing games, but I'm honestly not sure if I've seen any of his D&D ones. Ronan says it looks like PS5 owners can get 6 months of Apple TV Plus. Posted on Mia's Discord if you're interested, Angel. I'm very glad I scrolled back. Thank you for letting me know. Jab, I would say that based on that information, 2 things that I would want to see is Severance, and then there is a There's some show on there about like a game development company, and I think Ashley Birch is on that one. It doesn't immediately seem like something that would be up your alley, but that's not to say that like it's not worth giving a shot for free. So I'm feeling like Mia gets in here and like kills these two dudes dead because it's too attractive not to do that. We're gonna hammer this guy to death. And then since this guy doesn't have anything wrong with him right at the moment, we're just gonna switch and do this. Alright. I feel like the next thing that Mia would want to do is come take on this heavy machine turret, because especially now that Marshal Kwan is down, we don't have a way to turn it off, and we do have access to give Mia a shock mace. Let's do that. We'll switch here, and we're going to replace Mia's mining mallet with a shock mace, and then actually switch to it so I don't use the wrong weapon next time. I desperately hope that heavy machine turret does not kill Polly between moments, but yeah, we can't actually get in close enough. So let's have Mia defend, because Mia doesn't take much damage, but we don't want her to change that policy. 64% on that guy, but 82% on this guy. Oh, wait. But I really wanted to take this shot with Drienne, because this is... Oh, Mia killed two of those guys. Okay. In retrospect, I really should have moved Mia elsewhere. That was a waste of Mia's turn, because Drienne also could have killed them. Drienne had 4 dudes lined up. Okay. Well, then, I'm not sure that I do want to do that. I do feel like we want to get Marshal Kwan back up, don't we? Yeah. Do this. Because everybody gets like a buff and stuff. So Marshal Kwan does have an injury. Hit chance negative 15%. That's awful. Let's have him get down if we can. Kneel down. Oh, he's okay. That's good enough. And just defend, dude. Drienne, hold on. Drienne, do you have any points left? They do. I'm gonna have Drienne take a knee. And then I guess do a defend on your last point as well. We had 4 dudes. Drienne could have killed 2 of them, and that also would have given a damage bonus on the other targets that they had, but no, I really messed that up. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can do a lot of damage to Krazer. Okay. And... just defend, I think. Oh, yeah. Polly's not in any danger of getting killed by that thing. Okay, that's bad. So Drienne cannot be revived because that is their particular quirk. Provost just shooting this guy directly in the back. Okay. I feel like Mia were... Oh, and look, Marshal Kwan went down again. So that's bad. All right, let's do this. And that's all Mia gets to do. So we will have Mia bank a point. Azric. So these guys have taken a lot of cover from Azric at this point, but I don't think enough. 77% there, or 64% share. Yeah, shoot this guy, I think. Straight through the post. And aside from that, we will prepare. Okay. So if blah 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 shoots from here, it's only 73%, but I feel pretty good. Yeah, if we just move to a position... Sorry, I'm just looking at where these percentages go. Oh, this guy also has some light cover. Darn it. Okay, let's move blah 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 here, and he'll actually aim at this breather here. And that's all she wrote. I'm gonna actually save the points for blah blah blah. There's fewer enemies on the field, so less damage that can come his way. He is bleeding. Lucy is on fire. Lucy has a very good chance to hit this guy. Less of a good chance to land a trick shot, though. Yeah, that's not great. So instead, let's have Lucia move here, which should negate the cover that he gets. Oi, okay. Trick shot from here. Wow, still only 40%. Okay, what if we did a regular shot from here? This should kill him. Fingers crossed. That's what we needed. And now we're going to get Lucia behind some cover. This heavy-duty turret is way better than the turrets that Mia throws out. Okay. I don't even think... I'd rather save the Thundering Strike for another combat, so we're just going to have Mia continue on with Shock Mace time. There we go. And yes! Mia can even get all the way over here. Mia, go murder.
I've been hiding in one of the rooms upstairs. I figured it was okay to contact you when everything went silent inside the resort. Find me when you're done. Maybe we could help each other.
Chemical composition of this gas. Oh, hold on. I don't have enough time to do this. We found a key of some kind. Sorry, people are bleeding and stuff. Okay, but nothing too critical. So Drienne has shattered their shoulder, which actually isn't all that bad. Like, I don't think I'm going to worry about that, because that means that Drienne does, like, less critical damage, but critical damage isn't really part of their build, and also less throwing range, which I guess could be for... I don't know. I'm not too worried about that. However, Marshal Quan is in a real bad way, so we're going to go ahead and have Drienne do an injury kit on Marshal Quan for sure. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of healing that happens here as well. We're going to do Marshal Quan. We're going to do Drienne themselves. We're going to do... Oops. We're going to do blah blah blah. We're going to... Hi. That's annoying. Azaric.
Returning to duty.
And we're going to do Lucia. That feels like a lot of healing kits all to use at the same time. Remember the first combat that I said that went as perfect as it possibly could be? This one went less perfect.
Thanks.
Okay, and there's been a lot more that's happened in chat, so I apologize. Let me just get a quick second to take a look. Because EVE Online came up as well. I saw that, so I'm just taking a quick look at it. Mia was pulling over to say Ted Lasso. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ted Lasso is on Apple TV. And Jab, I haven't heard anybody not like Ted Lasso. There's different degrees of people saying it's good, with most of them saying that it's extraordinarily good. I keep forgetting that that's on Apple TV. Inner Truth is saying spreadsheets in general. I was like, we should make a spreadsheet for that. And Sam was like, we got Cara Luna for that. Ronan has said, I've heard good things. It sounds like they have curated content, but not a large amount of content. Cara Luna is saying that sheet already exists for Farming Sim 22, though it's outdated and incomplete. Ronan was asking, that's where it came from. Ronan was asking Cara Luna if he's ever played EVE, and Cara Luna wasted so many years playing EVE. Ronan was saying Marshal Quan may as well stay outside. I will say this. I messed up on the Marshal Quan rebuild a little bit, in that here's where we went wrong, and I think that you guys already saw this. We took away a point of strength from Marshal Quan, and He has so few hit points now. It's embarrassing. It's really, really, really bad. I had forgotten that strength affects hit points. So starting next, we're going to start pumping some points back into Marshall Kwan, because he was doing really well. Now he does really well in skill checks. He does rather less well in combat, because like he's great until somebody hits him and then he just immediately dies. 70 hit points is like a single shot from a handgun takes him down now. No, actually I do want Azric to go ahead, because who knows what kind of traps are in here. Oh man, like, is there any option to not use the gift shop key? He could have like lockpicked this, I bet. Okay, toast to repair. Oh, who's this? Broadmoor resident. Are they a resident, though? They appear to be lying down outside the snow. So what's happening in my head right now is that I have lots of Snickers. I could have had everybody eat Snickers instead of using up all those med kits. Okay. I guess no one's gonna, like, go into hypoglycemic shock or anything. Hello, operator. Welcome to the bridge controls. Bridges superior to cranes. Please enter your command word using the keyboard. Current available, lower, info, exit. Let's go to info. You are using Simplified Bridge Controller 0.8.3, operator. Designed for your convenience and safety, SBC allows full control of your local bridge. Safe, sturdy, better than a crane. Let's go for lower. It sounds like we need a code to make it happen. Lowering bridge. Be advised, raise command disabled pending administrator override. Wait, what was it saying that I needed a code for then? I guess I could still bang keys randomly, but it was like, you need a code to log in. Just kidding. Oh, MB is asking a great question. Have you ever played Desperados 3? I have not, but we do own it. Very similar to this game. I heard extremely good things about that one. MB, that's a great, like, I don't think that'll be the next game that we play, but I was thinking, here's my belief that we're relatively deep into this game at this point, like back half for sure, maybe the back quarter. And please don't tell me if that's right or wrong. And yes, I do know there's more to look at in there. And I was thinking, like, man, this game has been so much fun. I've really enjoyed the combat and the upgrade loop and the story. But my understanding is that this game is substantially improved over Wasteland 2 along all of those points. Oh, we could have come in here. We could have done a cool flanking maneuver. Darn it. Oh, and we could have turned off the thing. Oh my gosh. I'm so... By the way, look at the amount of blood. Look at all of these body parts. These people really are sickos. Okay, well here's something that Azra can unlock. Yes, pick all the locks. Carolyn is saying, general tip, don't go into EVE Online if you're a Care Bear. I am familiar with the, like, idea of Care Bear. I will say this about EVE Online. I've never played it. Every time I've looked at it, I've said, that sounds cool in theory. However, I know multiplayer-only games enough to know that I would not enjoy it very much. And what I found over the years is that EVE Online is absolutely fascinating to read about every once in a while when there's some major, like, galactic happening in there. And aside from that, it's a great game for people who are not me.
Experience the pinnacle of luxury at the breathtaking Summit Ski Resort and Lodge. Board our motor coach in downtown Aspen for a secluded mountain getaway in one of our cozy rustic cabins. Spend the day on one of our private slopes, and then retire to our Swiss-style chalet for an après-ski cocktail or a warm cup of cocoa. Enjoy live music at the Edelweiss Lounge, or unwind in our indoor pool and sauna. Ski season is almost here, so book your stay today at the Summit Ski Resort and Lodge.
And Mia, thank you very much for doing the shout-outs. Jab is the exact same way about Eve. Carolyn is specifying that it is an awesome game, except everything is PvP. Like, Eve Online, like, if there was... The thing about Eve Online, and it's a very, very neat concept, everything is player-created. Like, I mean,
I can't believe it.
Hold on.
You killed all of them. I thought I was gonna have to make a run for it or eat my own fingers or something.
That is exactly why I didn't open the door during the radio commercial.
Name's Opie. I've been hiding in there since Vic and his crazies rolled through, eating the food saved up for my trip home, listening to the screams, hearing weird sounds, wondering where they'd, find me and kill me.
What weird sounds?
Like breathing. Slow and steady, with clicks and whistles in it. I caught a glimpse of some skinny, long-clawed thing.
Okay, so this question, I knew this was going to be in here as soon as I heard his description. Why didn't you get out there and fight? Why didn't you make a run for it? He was surrounded by lunatics in like all hopped up on drugs, and they were butchering everybody around him. Sometimes you run, sometimes you fight, and sometimes you hide. Right now, his hiding, like, we don't know how many other people might have tried to get in and he wouldn't open the door for them. That's easy to imagine and whatever. Like, all I know is that this guy did survive, and I'm not going to make him feel bad. I'm not going to exacerbate whatever survivor's guilt he's going to have. You're safe now.
It's good to hear that. I ain't never been no fighter, buddy. Not like you bunch. You're the Rangers, ain't you? I've been hearing about you, fighting them Dorseys down in the city, shooting your way across Colorado. Gotta say, I expected you to be tough, but this...
He trails off, shaking his head at the side of the battlefield behind you.
Anyhow, I'll be here a bit before I head back home. If, got any questions or goods to trade, let me know.
I could probably use some healing items. What brought you up here anyway?
I'm a trader. Like I said, out of Colorado Springs. I drive back and forth sometimes, selling supplies. Good stuff, by the way. Real good stuff. I also carry messages and mail up for anyone stuck on 82 duty. I guess that's over now. Vic and his pals have pretty much killed everyone. No one's going to be using this place for rest and relaxation for a good long time.
What's 82 duty?
Well, how the road up here is called 82. That's part of it. But it comes from an old saying. If you say he was 86th, that means he was driven out 80 miles and buried 6 feet under.
He mimes a gun to his head and pulls the trigger.
So, 82 duty. It's like that. You ain't dead, see? You just wish you were, and you're still in the middle of nowhere. That was before, anyway. Everyone who got sent up here on 82 duty is probably 86th, good and proper. No more complaints, no more card games, no more packages for the family at home.
Can you tell us about Aspen? Does anybody live here? It doesn't look like anybody lives here anymore.
The 100 families used it for vacations, hiding away from the crowd and such. The patriarch, he'd also use it for summits and such like. Though I tell you what, he ain't been coming up lately.
Can you tell us anything about the layout and where the patriarch's son might be?
Well, yeah, the bridge outside leads to the gondola, the old lift. That'll take you up to the summit, and an old ski lodge from before the war. The 100 families held their meetings up there. Might be where you'll find Vic.
Sorry, let me just go over that again. The bridge outside leads to the bridge. We just lowered the bridge to the gondola. Man, can you imagine a situation like this using something like a ski lift gondola? It might be the only way up there, but boy, does that sound like they just bring you up 3/4 of the way and then shoot at you with sniper rifles for fun, or just leave you up there. If you've not, so everybody knows the Disney movie Frozen. There's actually a I'll just describe the premise, and then you guys tell me if it's a horror movie. I certainly feel like it's a horror movie. There's a movie called Frozen, which is about 3 people that just get left up on a ski lift. And I saw the movie. It is... I liked it. I'm not sure that I could really recommend it to others. It's very confusing that it's also called Frozen, and I think that it came out rather before the Disney version. I feel terrible for the families of young kids who rented the wrong one. But the most memorable thing about the movie Frozen, sorry, the horror movie Frozen that I can remember, and it's not animated, by the way, is the director said that based on feedback that he got from people, he would like to make a reality show called Shit Talkers, where people who think that it would be extremely easy to get out of a situation like the one in his movie Frozen would be free to try. And if they fail, then they have to eat shit. I really, like, it was a very, very funny interview with him about, like, you know, all of these people saying, like, oh, why don't they just do this? Why don't they just do that? And he's like, yeah, that's actually in the movie. If you watch it, that's not how that works. So anyway, Mr. Bones. Oh, there we go. Mr. Bones knows it. Adam Green. Hello to Bones. And Bones, it sounds like you've seen the movie. Yeah, it's not like high cinema or anything like that, but I definitely enjoyed it. And my other feedback would get deep enough into it that I would be very it would be too much of a spoiler. But it had its ups, it had its downs, and on the whole, I liked it a bunch. Oh, and by the way, Jägermeister was asking, does anybody have a theory about the term 86th? I wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Jab says that it's old, like from the 30s. Jab was saying that he'll look it up. Jägermeister saying I have my own theory on its origin, but I'm not sure if it's correct. Yeah, Bobby Blah is saying that the movie that I'm describing is from 2010, and it has a 6.1 out of 10, which that sounds like an IMDb score, maybe. And then MB was saying, was Frozen a movie about teenagers in a jungle? Not a jungle, but a mountain. Yes. Yep. I like movies that have a simple premise, and that's what drew me to that movie. And I will say that unlike The Djinn, unlike what are some of the other movies like Phone Booth, Buried, I like of those movies that are set in a very specific location, I feel like Frozen is the best of the ones that I just described. So it's not like the greatest movie, but it does a lot with its central premise, and I like that part of it. Okay, sorry, Vic. What can you tell me about what's been going on here?
Not much. Not much at all. I got here just before the fight. Vic laughing and killing alongside his pals. Some weird-looking ones in strange suits with hoses and such.
Okay, let's shop.
Oh, sure, buddy. Yeah, here you go.
One of the things that I want the bear suit item. I want to dress Mia up as a bear. I think it would be very funny. It would be very funny to have Mia come up dressed as a bear and beat you to death with a hammer. Oh, but the thing is, like, I also like the way that Mia looks. Like, I like the design of our characters. Oh, I want the bear suit. Okay, what is this? Survival by 1. No, absolutely not. Concussion bell. It's a weapon mod. It's a level 10 weapon mod. Huh. A lot more maximum damage, but a lot less minimum damage. I'm not a big fan of that. The HE capsule. Oh, hey, this is one of the things that we need for the Thor hammer, the big like explosive hammer. So we're definitely buying this. Yes, that's a lock. All right. Let's just look to see how some of these armor pieces compare to blah blah blah. Not very well. Yeah, no, actually they are. Hold on. This is more armor, but less combat speed. Okay, I don't like those. And then we've got commando armor. So commando armor doesn't have a requirement to it. Why in the holy hell do I have Marshal Quan running around in level 10 tactical armor? Yeah, I think we're going to buy this for him. Let me just double check that I don't already have a set and I didn't put it on him. No. 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 I'm gonna double check what his current helmet is. I bet that armor's better for him. Jab says that the term 86 was used to indicate that an item is no longer available, traditionally from a food or drinks establishment, or referring to a person or people who are not welcome on the premises. Its etymology is unknown, but seems to have been coined in the 1920s or 30s. The term is now more generally used to mean getting rid of someone or something. In the 1970s, its meaning expanded to refer to murder. Oh, and MB loved the movie Frozen about the people. Yeah, I had a good time with it. It's not like in my top horror movies of all time, but like I said, it fares substantially better than a lot of other movies that I wanted to like, and it turned out that they are just sort of they're too simple for their own good. Okay. I mean, this composite helmet, yeah, if I buy this for blah blah blah, he gets more armor, and then he can pass on his commando helmet to somebody else. What kind of helmet does Marshal Quan have? Gridiron helmet. It's a level 7 helmet. This is ridiculous. I need to start getting more people armor. $521? Well, I haven't found it anywhere else. What is this called? This is commando armor, and I don't have this otherwise, right? Right. Okay, so I think that we're going to buy commando armor and composite helmet, which is a lot of money to be spending at this guy. Does he have any other Cryo cutter. Look at this. Hold on. Level 19 bladed weapon. No, we're not giving up our level 18 sword. Among other things, we just upgraded it. Yeah, plus like $1,000. However, hold on. Engine block sledge. Okay, we're gonna have to talk to him some more. And now we've got... Okay, sorry guys. This guy's got a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, look at this pistol. And then I bet is oh no, that's a shotgun. Okay, hold on. Level 19 pump shotgun. Yeah, I think we're gonna buy a lot of shit from this guy. Look at, he's even got a sniper rifle. And it's much better. It's much better. Okay, dude, we are about to make this guy the wealthiest man in Colorado, because it's not even close on some of these things. Okay, okay. What do we know for sure? I'm definitely buying this revolver, right? Yeah, I've never even seen a revolver that's nearly this good. Then we've got... Okay, so actually I can compare the blunt weapon here. So Mia's best blunt weapon is this level 13 mining mallet, and it does 53 to 62. Yeah, look at how much better this is. Also, it can light people on fire. It's irresponsible not to get that. The sniper rifle. So the sniper rifle is a little bit more of a hard sell because Azric's sniper rifle is actually... Like, Azric does a lot of damage with it, right? And it's also very well upgraded. It's got better penetration, better strike rate, not as good range or ammo capacity, but I mean, we can fix that. Oh, and that shotgun for Drienne. Nope. Which one is it? Yeah, this thing that doesn't look like a shotgun at all. This thing that doesn't even remotely look like a shotgun. Look at this thing up here. That is not a shotgun. However, I'm fine with it not being a shotgun because it does damn near double damage. Not quite. I mean, it what is that? Like 50% more damage all around. Yeah. I think we have to get this for Drienne. Nobody uses a machine gun. Don't really care about this one. Yeah, we'd have to switch his other weapon. And then the sniper rifle. I think we're going to buy the sniper rifle as well. We just ate up almost all of our cash, and I'm comfortable with that. Let's sell all our junk to get some of that back. Ronan is saying that I kind of set Quan up for failure, and he's not wrong. Yeah, Quan has not been kept up to date with the best stuff. So we're going to fix that right now. Let's... Okay, so blah, blah, blah. You have a commando helmet. We're going to give you the composite helmet, which is better. It doesn't give you as much status effect resistance. Okay, I really like... Hold on. I like Blobbly Blah with, like, his helmet, but this is too badass. Look at Blobbly Blah walking out of the Halo franchise. Yep, Blobbly Blah, you are now officially a Spartan. We're leaving that on. Marshal Quan, we're going to give you the commando armor. Yep, that's definitely better. And then we're going to give you the helmet that we just took off of Blobbly Blah. Yes. Okay, neither of these are modded. I was just double checking that. And then... Okay, that is substantially less cool. I kind of... No, I like seeing their bodies. So... And then, yeah, even his pants suck. Oh my god. You guys? I left him with armor pants that he can't even use properly. Jesus Christ. I really did him rough. Yeah, we're fixing that right now. Yep, we can't do that. Oh, hold on. This is actually somewhat better. This is actually somewhat better. It's an extra point of armor. He loses all of his status effect resistance, but I'm actually okay with that, I think. Yeah, no, we'll do that. The only other thing would be this thing here. Energy, fire, and explosive resistance would be really good, but that's more of a Blobbly Blah thing, I would think. Yeah, I want him to have a lot of armor if we can. Lucia. So Lucia still has her level 2 scout helmet, but that's specifically because of that plus 6% hit chance. That is so important for her, because that's her whole build. Not a lot of armor, but she can lay down the unlikely hits to get that strike meter charge and then blast people's armor off. These commando legs are better than what she has currently and lets her get around a lot faster. So we're going to do that. Yep. Commando armor, commando legs, scout helmet. Which, I'm going to put that back on. I really like the way that it looks. Oh, binoculars. No, those are terrible. Anything else I can put in there? No. Alright. Okay. Now, we've got to do some stuff. So, Drienne just got themselves a brand new shotgun, and we're going to put that on right now. Assault shotgun. It's going to go in here. Lucia got a brand new pistol, the Widowmaker. I'm going to put that on. This is Azric's new sniper rifle. Yeah, now let's just take a quick look at Azric's old sniper rifle. We had it fully upgraded. Like, it's really nice. But we have a lot of crafting knowledge now that we didn't have before. So we're going to... Oh, nuts. Oh, no! It went in the wrong order now. By the way, Jägermeister's saying that his personal origin theory, he read a book about the construction of the Chrysler Building. It was the tallest building before the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building had 2 lookout positions, one on the 108th or topish floor, and another on the 86th floor. The 108th was fenced in, but the 86th was open. When the stock market crashed in 29, many suicided from the 86th lookout. That is actually a really good theory. And by the way, Jägermeister is right in line with like the timing. The stock market crash was like 29, wasn't it? 1929. So that is right around the time that it entered into the popular American lexicon. Oh, Blobbly Blah has a good call that he's more of a Doom guy. Yeah. Okay, so, sorry, we just got him a new sniper rifle, and then I immediately misplaced it. Oh, right, there's Azric's other sniper rifle, the Red Ryder BB gun, that, like, helps him charge up his thing. Death Lance. That's not the one that we got, though. No, Black Star, that's the one. Yeah, Death Lance wasn't quite good enough for us to get rid of all of our awesome installed mods, but this one is. And we are going to mod that next. Drienne has their new pump shotgun. We didn't get anything... Really, we didn't get anything for Blobbly Blah. Like, don't get me wrong, Blobbly Blah's weaponry is really good. That's never been an issue for him. But this guy didn't have anything for Blobbly Blah. And then, yes, we got a new thing for Mia, which is this... Wait, did we not buy it? No, it's right there. Yeah. Engine block sledge. Oh, I need to see how this looks. It's just an engine block. Oh, I didn't... Okay. It's a hot engine. Mia is walloping people with a hot engine like she just lifted out of a car that drove the Indy 500. That's fantastic. We're going to do a lot of modding now. I apologize to people, but there's a lot to do. Okay, so let's modify... Well, let's look at it real quick. Barrel, scope, underbarrel, and magazine. We want to give Azric a lot of range and a lot of accuracy, or a lot of range and a lot of like critical chance. Does anything here give a... Yeah, look at that. Critical chance plus 6%, but it takes his range down. That's bad. We can't do that. We want his range to be as high as possible. Yeah, and I'm not willing... Where does... That would go in the underbarrel? Okay, we might put this in the underbarrel, which requires level 10 weapon modding. Yeah, because extra critical damage... Azric, all other things being equal, Azric crits 1 out of every 3 shots, so that seems really good. This is hit chance plus 10%, but a negative 2 critical damage. Where does that go? Also in the underbarrel. Okay, so the first thing that I want for Azric is an increase... Oh, AP... Negative 1 AP to fire. That's really good for Azric. Although he's only ever going to get to shoot once in a round anyway, unless we do like... Yeah, hold on. So we need to do some crafting for Azric specifically. Ammunition, healing, grenades, deployables, usables, weapons. Oh, boom mace. This is the one that I was thinking about. So what we need now is the hydraulic hammer. We have everything else. We need to find a hydraulic hammer. It's a level 23 blunt hammer. We haven't come across it yet. Once we get this, Mia has her signature weapon. It's literally put in here just for Mia. Sam Land is calling it the casual V8 sledge. Yeah, and Azric, sorry, Sam Melander says calls it the V8 sledge, and Azric's saying it's even smoking. It's going to be so great. Okay, but no, we want mods for Azric. I love modding the weapons. I love how they look different after they go. Accelerator skeleton. What is this? That's not what we have on Mia. This feels new. I feel like I've never seen this before. But hold on. We need to keep our eyes on the road. So let's start with a scope. What's the best scope for Azric? That is plus 4 meters. That's plus 6 meters. So 38 millimeter magnifying scope. I will never stop talking about how I would like there to be a different interface for all of this. Scope, 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 scope. Okay, holographic scope. What does this guy do? This is... Oh, okay, hold on. Critical chance plus 4% is really good. Because Azric... Anything to get his crit chance up is really good. So let's open up the door to a scope that does that instead. Red dot scope. Red dot scope does not sound as impressive as holographic scope, I have to say. Critical damage, SWAT light. Okay, so it does look like our very best range upgrade is right here, and we can do it. It's only a level 6 weapon mod. The only other one that looks appealing, lots of chokes, lots of mags, lots of grips. Wait a second. Range damage bonus, but the penetration is 99%. I'm weighing whether or not we want to give Azric, like, explosive sniper round bullets, and here's the actual problem. He doesn't need them. he doesn't need more penetration. This holographic scope is extremely appealing. The plus 4% critical chance. Okay. I'm gonna call it phase silencer. This does penetration plus 4. It's not terrible. Then we got the red dot scope. That's only a plus 3%. Okay. Sound suppressor. Laser sight. Yeah. Okay, so having looked through it twice, here's what we're going to do. I want him to have the range. Because Azric has a lot of trouble moving after he gets into position. So we want him to always be able to hit everything in the room. This is our best chance to do that. Let's craft this. Okay, and I'm actually going to do this in stages. Hold on a second. We're gonna throw down a real save here. Upgrading weapons. Well, modding gear. Because there's always the chance that I'm going to do something very foolish. Okay. Azric, modify, and where's that thing that we just made? Yep, plus 6. Okay, so we're definitely going to put that in. For the underbarrel, do we have any opinions yet? I do like this... Hold on, show this to me. Critical damage mod is pretty good. However, hit chance plus 10% is also really, really appealing. Because Azric hits almost all the time, but sometimes guys are behind cover. He's only got like a 60% chance to hit. Taking that up by another 10% seems extremely good. I don't like the reduction to critical damage, but you do 0 damage if you don't hit. And he fires so infrequently, I kind of feel like that's what we're going to do. Now, on the opposite end of things, here's the opposite end of that. More critical hit damage, but we take his hit chance down by 5%. Let me ask Azric, because you're in chat. What do you think, Azric? More critical hit damage, and you do crit very frequently, for a slightly lowered hit chance. You have a very high perception, or plus 10% hit chance and just the most minor of reduction to critical damage. Do you have a thought on that? MB saying, I just realized that the characters are named after the viewers. Oh yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, like, Lucia is not, but Lucia and Marshall Kwan are the only ones that are not. So here are your choices, Azric. I will actually leave this one up to you. More critical damage in exchange for less hit, or better chance to hit for a slight reduction in critical damage. And while we are waiting on that, let's take a look at... Wait, what's this? Oh, hold on. That's a replacement to scope, but this is an experimental one. Critical chance plus 6%. No, we can't take that drop in range. The drop in range, like, this would actually be really good for, like, Drienne, maybe? So that Drienne just rolls up and just shotguns them directly in the face, but this is not an Azric mod, for sure. After that, yeah, we're going to get Azric a better magazine for sure, because he also has trouble reloading. It takes him, like, a whole turn to reload. Yeah, let's lock in that scope. I'm very happy with that scope. It's the best scope that we can make. What's the best mag that we can make? Extended mag is plus 2. Max capacity mag is plus 4. And is that really it? I think it is. And there's, just for my clarity, there's nothing else that goes into the magazine slots. Like there's nothing else that, like, sneaks in there that, like, you wouldn't think it goes in there. Underbarrel, barrel, scope, choke. Yeah, I'm just double checking there's nothing else that, like, sneaks in there where you wouldn't expect it. Okay. So, in that case, I think that we've already got one of those then. Of the mags, the max whatever mag. Max capacity mag. I'm relatively sure we already have one. How is it that low level of a thing, though? Level 3. Hold on. Let me look. Yeah. That appears to be the best thing that we've got. I don't see any advantage to that. Okay. Magazine. So Azric may have stepped away. Based on that, though, I'm going to say... I'm going to say the plus 10% hit chance. It sucks to lose any critical damage, but that seems... We want Azric to hit every shot that he takes. Plus, like, how much are we really losing? Hold on a second. You get out. Don't... Okay. Yeah, it goes from 3.1 times to... No, I don't remember what I just put in there. That guy right there. Yeah, it's such a small thing. So that only leaves the barrel. I don't like the negative 16 to minimum damage. I don't like the fact... I only want it to go up. I'd rather take a lower level one that goes up higher. Carolyn is saying another thing he does when he can't decide on something, he leaves it up to the whoever of the characters that are in chat. Yes. I love it when we can have some... Let people make their own choices. So, the Hammer Forge Rifle barrel, that's the one that gives it the... And I might do this, right? But Azric isn't... Azric is a very calculated character. He's not a gambler the way that Lucia is. So, I'd rather have this one, which is just a straight up +4. However, let me just go take a look to see what else we've got for barrels. Okay, let's do crafting again. We're basically re-specking everybody here. So this is for the sniper rifle. Okay, so this adds to it, so it's not as good. The Columbian barrel, damage +4. Barrel. Here's the Hammer Forge barrel. Yep. Any other barrels, anything that isn't going to... Shortened barrel. Okay, hold on. Damage +20, hit chance -10. So this undoes the bonus hit chance that we did in exchange for +20 damage. I don't think so. Because again, you do 0 damage when you miss. But then again, who would we ever put that on? Hold on a second. Azric, what is your actual hit chance on average right now? So Azric's hit chance right now is 137% chance. It never functionally goes above 95 if somebody's standing out in the field. The reason that, you know, what we're getting there, the extra, like, 40-odd percent, 42%, is when somebody's behind cover, their cover doesn't help them. Also, note that his critical chance is 30%. So that's like, it's not quite 1 out of 3. If I take that down by 10% to add +20 damage, god damn, that's good. We don't have to slot something in right now. We can see how he does with his current gear, but that is, the shortened barrel is actually really tempting. Is there anything else? Any other barrels? Titanium Cobalt barrel. Okay, so that's just straight up damage +8 with no downsides at all. I actually like that very much, and I don't own one. Yeah, let's slot that in. Damage +8. Yeah, craft. Okay. I've changed my mind. We're putting that in. We're putting that in. There we go. Yes. All right. So that'll take him from 245 to 336 up to 258 to 349. Confirm. Okay. Done. Brienne. Most of the same questions. So we don't have a barrel that we can put onto Drienne, but we do have a choke. I would like a choke that extends Drienne's range. Yeah, no, that's angle. I want range. The -1 AP to attack is really good, because the AP to fire is 5 on this guy, and that takes it down by a, what is that, a 20% reduction? That's pretty damn good. It's her, or it's, sorry, it's it's either Lucia or it's Drienne for that one. AP to reload. No, not a big fan of that one. Now, here, I do feel like if we could find some way to mitigate that negative 5% hit chance, that'd be pretty good. But we need a good choke for Drienne. Okay. So, whoops, no. This cylinder choke is... No, more angle. I'm not against more angle, but I want... Yeah, range plus 2 meters. I'm more about that. Extra turkey choke, range plus 3 meters. Okay, so we're on extra turkey choke. Open cylinder choke is cone angle. No, that's negative. Well, let's think about this. Cone angle plus 30%, but range negative 3 meters. That seems like a big disadvantage. I feel like the very wide angle ones are for like when you can afford to stand in the middle of a group of enemies. The range ones are there's 3 guys over there, and I'm trying to make sure that I can hit them all. That's the way that I'm thinking about it based on how we've done so far. And then there's this one for Drienne. Hit chance negative 10%, but damage plus 20. That's super good. Is there anything else I can do to undo that negative hit chance? Like any way to mitigate that? The SWAT light is hit chance plus 7. Do we have a better light? Plus 5. Also, I do like the idea of Drienne, the main medic, shooting poison into people. Can you do this with a shotgun? Assault rifle, handgun, heavy machine gun, shotgun. Yeah. I actually really like the idea of Drienne just firing poison into people. Critical damage. Yeah. Okay, so of the chokes, I feel like extra turkey choke is the one. And I don't believe that I have one, or else I would have put it on. For this we need an extra full choke, and for that we need a full choke. Which I can't make. Okay. Does this guy sell one?
Hey, buddy. Welcome back. You here to talk or trade? Oh, sure, buddy. Yeah, here you go.
Mods? He does not. Well, balls. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember that we've got something that we'd like to do with Drienne, but we need to, like, find the... I'll tell you what, why don't we just open up the safe? Because for all I know, it's got exactly what we want inside. Nope. Crossfire. This devastating SMG excels at shredding targets up close and personal. Once they've got a few holes, give them a slash with the bayonet to spill their guts. I like the sound of that. And then we've got a tape.
Holy shit! Aspen's under attack. Fuckers came right out of the snowstorm and they're shooting anything that moves. Sounds like a fucking war zone out there. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I locked myself in the back room with most of my gear, but I lost my damn glasses out in the snow. I just gotta lay low and hope nobody comes looking. Been about 24 hours since the attack, I guess. Didn't get much sleep. Shooting stopped mostly, but I could still hear screams up by the lodge. Awful sounds. It's been 3, maybe 4 days now. Quiet out there. Most everybody must be dead. I got enough food for maybe another day if I stretch it. After that, I don't know. Wait, something's happening. Oh, please, God, let it be the marshals.
So blah 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 was bringing up a really important point, actually. If he's already doing 258 to 349, is the +8 damage, does that mean anything at that point? Like, wouldn't that be better for, like, Lucia? And he's not wrong, because, like, for Lucia's weapon, like, let's go over to Lucia. Modify weapon. Lucia's doing... Well, then again, it's not that... let me just check, like, blah, blah, blah. Because some of these weapons shoot a lot, but they do a small amount of damage per hit, is their whole thing. So on that, the damage would be... And that's exactly why we gave him that. I'll tell you what, it's on there now, but that's a good point. Like, Drienne. How much damage does this do? Yeah, it actually would have been damage times 3. Well, it's not to say that we can't make another one for Drienne. Alright. Well, let's, let me just see. Could we make another one? Because I'm all about doing the best that, like, the most damage that we can. But yeah, a lower damage weapon that fires multiple times benefits a lot more from that. And now, of course, I've completely forgotten what it was called. There it is. We can make one of these for Drienne. Okay, let's... Well, hold on. Does it go onto a shotgun? It does not. Okay. Assault rifle, handgun, heavy machine gun, sniper rifle, submachine gun, energy weapon, but not a shotgun. Okay. There's a lot to consider with these. Okay. I think that I would like... So, let's focus on an underbarrel that's going to improve Drienne's hit chance. Let's go to crafting. I think those are all lights. Lights. Boy, did they not make this easy. Does this go onto a shotgun? It does. So critical chance plus 4% for Drienne if we put a scope on their shotgun. SWAT light. Okay, so SWAT light is plus 7% hit chance. Is there anything better than SWAT light for the underbarrels? I cannot tell you how much I would like it to have an easier way to, like, go through these. Tactical light is only that. SWAT light. And then there's no other lights that is here. Silencer, grip, choke, mag, weights, grip. Okay, so I feel like SWAT light is as good as it gets, and I think that we already have a SWAT light. That's the wrong button. Right-click, modify. We do not have a SWAT light. I have a tactical light. I have 2 tactical lights. Okay, so that's easy to do. Crafting. SWAT light. Craft. Okay, let's get that on there so we don't lose track of what we're doing. SWAT light. Okay, for the magazine, again, I think that max capacity mag is that the one that's as good as it gets? Like, there's nothing better than that? How odd. How many, You know what? The clip size is 9 already. I can't... Then again, Drienne does get a lot of lucky shots. So, sure. Max capacity mag. And now the choke, which we can't do because I don't have sort of the precursor part that I need, we're going to have to buy that. But we're getting Drienne up to 77% hit chance, real good clip size. Hold on a second on this, though, because Blah would actually benefit more from that. Because Blah chews through ammo like nothing, and Drienne just doesn't. Can I make another max capacity mag? I believe I can. Max capacity mag. Oh, yeah. No problem. There we go. Okay, max capacity mag for Drienne, and then we can't do the choke. Okay, on to Lucia. So, Lucia, again, the more damage and the more hit chance that I can give Lucia, the better. Lucia is very much a gambling character. That's how we've always built her. So what's the upgrade to the broach rifled barrel? Is the one that gives like plus 16 damage. That I will do for her. So we're going to go to crafting. I think it's... No, it is this one. Yeah. So let's build this for Lucia. Alternatively, this one might go to Blah. Yeah, I might hold on to this for Blah, because with him, it would average out a little bit more. Because he fires so frequently. I actually don't know. But then again, Lucia is never about doing damage. She's about, like, knocking off armor and stuff like that. Gosh, I could go either way on this. Okay, don't really care about that. The quickfire mag, no, that's not really good for her. She never reloads. Advanced materials mags. Wait, what's the difference between AP to attack? Oh, AP to attack -1. That's a third reduction on that. Huh. That would potentially allow her to fire that many more times per round. That's really good for her. That's really good for her. I feel like. I'm going to slot that in. We may or may not hit confirm on that. Then we got this one. Critical chance +6, but range -5 meters. That's half of her range. That's terrible. So I don't think that we can do that. Critical chance +3%. I'd rather have a range extension for her if we possibly can find a way to make that happen. Either that or hit chance. Yeah, I'm going to put that quickfire mag in there because it just allows her to go bang, 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 bang. Carolyn is saying Lucia needs to take less damage. I concur. What is her clip size on this? 6. So, like, again, so if we give her this, what we want to make sure that she's not doing too often is reloading. Then again, there is that perk that she does, like, some mondo amount of damage after reloading. Yeah, we're not doing that one. Okay, I'm going to slot in quickfire mag. I really like that for her conceptually. Is there... Hold on. I think it takes a scope. Yeah, a scope or an underbarrel of some kind that will improve her hit chance, because that's what we really need for her. I don't think that we can put this onto a pistol. Assault rifle? Handgun? No, we super can. Okay. 21mm. Okay, so this is another thing that I'd have to buy one of these. Yeah, to get, like, better range. Linkage, crippling linkage. Hold on, let's think about this. So this would be damage +8. It can go onto a handgun. It takes a large amount of scrap. And it goes under barrel on a handgun. Not sure that I'm a big fan of that one. Not sure I'm a big fan of that one yet. Okay, we can't do the chokes that we want. We know that. There's that hammer forged barrel. I'm actually thinking that more about, like, getting one of these guys for her so that critical chance goes up. What's her... Hold on, what's her current critical chance? 16%. We get that up to 20%. I mean, that's 1 out of every 5 shots. I kind of feel, though, that I want to get her range up, because that's the thing with her. She can't, like, stand up to a lot of damage. And I really don't feel like we can take that one for her. Okay. Is there any upgrade for her that I do feel important about? Something for her underbarrel, I'd say. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one. Spec Ops laser sight seems a little bit better for her. Although hit chance... Yeah, let's get her a light. Hit chance +5%. Okay. So tactical light gives that. I bet we can get that upgraded to, like, a SWAT light or something. Oh, yep. Okay. SWAT light it is. Okay, that takes her hit chance on that up to 85%, and that's going to be really helpful for just landing some of those marksman hits that she does. Scope, we want to do range, and then it is the barrel. So for the barrel, I'm thinking the Hammer Forge rifle barrel for the extra penetration. What's the penetration on this right now? Does it say? I'm sure it does. Damage, action points, clip size, range, hit chance. How does it not have a penetration rating? Penetration 13. So if we put this on, it's another 3, and it extends the max and minimum damage range. I got 2 of them. Let's throw that on. Yeah. And then the scope we're going to hold on to. Okay. And I think that's the most of it. Did we get an extra gun for... Well, if we didn't, we're going to put this on now. Yeah, SOCOM assault rifle. Anything better for him, though? No. I'm mostly going off level right at the moment. It's not necessarily the most important thing, but... Okay. So again, I think with him, range would be really important. Although, maybe what we'll do with him is try to, like, really max out that, that crit chance, which right now is only at 10. AP to reload... -1, magazine size -1. So the clip size here, let me just double check that this takes him from 30 down to 29. Yeah, who cares? Like AP to reload, that seems like a lock there. The range at -5, the current range is 18 meters. So if we could offset this, oh, but that would take the scope. The critical chance would go up to +6. That's actually... Here's why I like this for Marshal Quan. Marshal Quan has that ability where if he moves far enough, he just gets a free attack. So to take this from 10% up to 16%, yeah, it takes the range down. What we need to do is get him more armor and stuff so he doesn't just get dead. And then an underbarrel to increase that. I don't like that -5% to hit, except he, enemies, due to one of his perks, enemies get, like, almost no benefit from cover when he's using one of these. So, you know what? Let's do it. Like, why are we gonna, like, fret about this? We're gonna max out his critical chance and critical damage, and we can always swap these things out if we really need to. And then the magazine size +4... AP to reload. Yeah, no, I think I'd rather have a larger magazine size for him. But then again, that takes it from 30 to 34. Who cares? Like, I feel like this one's better for him. And then, the only thing that we're missing is a nice barrel, and I don't think that we want to do this, but let's check real quick. For this... So we've taken his base hit chance down to 70%. But what we need to do is for him to get back behind enemy lines. The penetration is 22. Okay, that's... Whoops. That's what I wanted to check. So from there, the barrel... I do kind of like this for this weapon. Because it fires 3 times... We get more penetration out of it and more max and minimum damage. From 54 to 64 up to 32 to 86. Alternatively, we just do that one, which is just a general... Yeah. I kind of feel like I want just... I don't want to like increase like the lower limit is what I'm saying. So let me just take a look. What's our best option? Do that? No. Okay, Columbian barrel. Who knew this guy was gonna, like, this particular, like, vendor was gonna be in here and, like, sell us all of this awesome stuff? Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is the one that I want for him. Because here's what I'm thinking. The critical damage is a multiplier on the damage that you're doing normally. So I want that damage doing normally to be as high as possible. So from 54 to 64 up to 64 to 75. That's not a small increase, I'd say. There we go. Okay. I think the only thing that's weird is that we don't have a new weapon for blah blah blah. Let me just double check in here. Yeah, here's a weapon that's like twice the level, but actually doesn't do that much more damage and is worse in almost every way. With the one exception being that his current weapon doesn't have as high of penetration. And that's it, man. That's all she wrote. So, before we go, I think that we might be out of ammo for... No, we're not. Why was blah 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 out of flamethrower fuel earlier? That was very odd. Everybody has ammo, right? Yes. Well, Mia doesn't use ammo. Right. Azaric, do reload. Got that. Drienne, reload. Blah blah blah's good. Marshal Quan's good. Okay. We got some baller new equipment, guys. This is, we're gonna see what happens next. Hello to Grumpy! Oh, shit! Just gonna quick load that. Just looking at chat. There's a well-marked tripwire right there that Azaric had called out for everybody. We all saw it. The team does not have to pay the price for my ignorance. Or inattentiveness. Okay. We also didn't get the medical supplies. 2 injury kits. Oh, that's great, because that's as many as we need to, like... We already did Marshal Quan, and now we got Drienne in there as well. Admin office key, Colorado dollars. Alright, and let's... do this, even though, like, we already blew up the turret, but we still get the experience points for touching that. Mia's LOLing. Grumpy did that to her last night. Yeah, during Song of Horror. Grumpy has the perfectly timed hellos. Oh, we got some boers from Mia. Oh, right! Mia has this ice spike, this poison ice spike that inflicts frozen and slowed on enemies in a radius around it. And now Mia can hit them with her engine block sledge as well. So, this person glows, but I can't actually seem to interact with them. Oh, yes I can. Veteran Ranger Star, Kiss Ass +1. I think we already have one of those from Marshal Quan. Yep. Alright, that's the toaster that we can't do. Okay, this area is clear. That took a bit, but it's difficult to apologize for leveling up everybody's gear. Mia, I don't know if you were in earlier, but we actually cannot bring this fox along, although you do have Charm Animal, because you have both Polly and Major Tomcat. That is your maximum number of available pets. A happy sight made of very sad victims. Oh, it's a smiley face. How grotesque. Now what we need...
This is Corporal Woodson. What's going on down there? I'm hearing a lot of foot traffic up here. Sounds like they're sending a squad of breathers down the gondola.
We cleared out some breathers who were holed up in a resort. You know what? I'm not sure that he needs to know that right now. Let's ask about the gondola.
The gondola is an old ski lift that goes up and down the mountainside. Only way to get up the summit. You have to fight your way to it. They're probably setting up an ambush for you there as we speak.
Copy that. Any advice you can offer?
Yes, actually. I picked up some chatter that might help. Word is there's some breathers trying to retrieve a weapons cache from a bunker. Seems they tripped some kind of 100 family defenses. I don't know where the bunker is exactly, but it should be across the bridge. If you can take out those breathers and get those weapons, I'm sure they will come in real handy once you get up to the gondola.
Thanks for the tip. We'll see you soon.
Good luck, Rangers. We're counting on you.
Okay. I'm suddenly terrified that we're about to find a whole bunch of weapons that are better than the ones that I just bought and upgraded. But we will...
Way out, Rangers. Well. Like I tell all my guests, if you've got what it takes, you can leave anytime you want. Just follow the signs.
Okay. There's somebody on the second floor here, and they've got vision on us, so... What is this? Several structures nearby appear to be brand new. Looks like the breathers interrupted a building boom. There's a stag, and yeah, a bunch of guys over here, and a big arrow pointing over this way, but it's a locked door, so I feel pretty good about exploring this way first. Grumpy's saying, by the way, that he has no idea what he does since he needs to restart Twitch after saying hello. And then Blah 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 saying, I would not mind a weapon more adequate to my level. I will say this, Blah Blah Blah.
Disgusting. Does he think these are trophies?
Damage output has never been Blah Blah Blah's problem. Like, Blah 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 lays it down. It does say that it's a lower level weapon, but Blah 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 gets them bleeding and on fire, and usually when he turns his machine gun onto a single target, that target is dead by the end of the turn. Dangling bodies have been hung over the fireplace with care. However... Okay, hold on. We gotta be a little bit careful about this. Let's bring Lucia over here. Just want to steer clear of the fire.
The question you have to ask yourself is, you have a burning desire to be free? Are you on fire with purpose? Or
Okay.
just on fire?
No, this is some Joker stuff, so we're gonna turn around. Because we definitely want to get the guys that are down here. This is where, like, that weapons cache is. Alright. So, the dude that's up here, what I'd like to do is get past him so that we can get set up.
More of those freaks.
Open cylinder choke. Hold on, that sounds like exactly what we wanted for Drienne. Like, exactly the thing that we wanted for Drienne. Hold on. Yeah, we can't charm the dough.
Federico calling. Come in. Silence. Prepare the guns.
Alright, we do not... So we're going to have to be very careful around this gas mine. Blobbity Blah cannot blobbity disarm it. Okay. Azra, come back. Okay. So... Christ. If we could get up there, then we could sneak into the building and we would get the high ground on these guys. Oh, I very much want the high ground for everybody. So what we need to do is maybe wait for that guy to go. And there's also a dude patrolling up here. Yeah, maybe this is not gonna happen. Yeah, with the guy patrolling up there, I don't think that we can do that. So let's sort of very carefully sort of maneuver people over here. And of course there's dudes over here. Of course there are. Okay, idiots, can you please... I went to move Lucia a little bit outside the thing, and everybody reorganized so that they're in it. Hold on, I'm gonna reload that, because that is obviously not what I was meaning to do. That's an interface thing. But yeah, I want to find out, like, what we need is, like, a level 15 or 20 heavy machine gun, like a significant upgrade for blah, blah, blah. And then we'll put, like, more flechette rounds in it and stuff so that he continues to do, like, a whole bunch of sick damage. Okay, so this time we're going to move guys one at a time as needed. Nope, nope. Go. Okay. No. Okay, so I think if Azric stands there, then everybody will be okay. Let's just double check. Yeah, I am not going to split the party here. We don't want everybody running around and doing their own thing. Okay, Mia. Nope. Mia. I think you can come through with your whole entourage. Brienne. No, hold on. Okay. I guess this guy saw us. Well, we're in it now. Azric, let's check out that new sniper rifle that you got. Yep, works pretty well. Mia does not get to go, which sucks. Blobbity blah. Okay, so blobbity blah can get in here and... yeah, I think lay down some good... What the hell was that? I don't know why it suddenly, like, scrolled over here. Okay. Yeah, Marshal Quan definitely needs to get behind some cover. Okay. Yeah, Marshal Quan, come up here. I think he's going to get a free attack now. And remember, we're trying to get, like, a bunch of critical hits now with Marshal Quan. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain about none of that. And we'll set him up for an ambush shot now. Azric can't really do anything anymore, up to and including move, so we're just going to have him defend. And then we've got Blobbly Blah, and let's try to have Blobbly Blah, like, attract the attention.
Flagging, no fear. I'm protected.
Grumpy's ready for bed. Grumpy, there's certainly evenings when I know the feeling. I got a really good night's sleep last night, though. Air conditioning is wonderful for my ability to sleep. Okay. So... alright, so I would like to clear this area so that Azric can have it. So that means we need Mia's help to get them evicted. Let's poke this guy with a sword. And... Blobbly blah, is there any way you can make that guy bleed for us? It's very unlikely. Look at that hit percentage. Okay, Blobbly blah can light these guys on fire, though. Yep, all 4 of these guys. Do that. And then we'll switch back to this. And I suppose next the question is, who does he have the greatest hit percentage chance on? Or we bring Drienne in. Because Drienne, with their new shotgun, is gonna do some business here. Yeah. Oh, look. Wow. Okay. Maybe I do want a wider choke on this, because that is... okay. I'm glad that we did some combat, because I do think that I want a much, much wider choke for Drienne's shotgun. I didn't realize that it was quite that narrow. Nonetheless, right, and I think just prepare. Drienne benefits from having a lot of action points on their turn. So that brings us back to Blah-Blah-Blah. Blah-Blah-Blah actually has a really good shot on that guy from behind the thing, and also this guy is sort of flanking Marshal Quan. Alternatively, we can kill this guy, but so can Marshal Quan. Oh, look at this hit percentage on here. Hold on. Yeah, I really like Marshal Quan's new weapon. Doing good work so far. And now there's just this guy who we don't have enough action points to hit, so I'm going to risk doing a prepare and save those points. But now Blah-Blah-Blah can... Hold on, I'm just looking for where his best hit percentage chance goes. Yeah, oddly enough, if we move Blah-Blah-Blah here, it goes up to 50%, and he doesn't need to hit very many of these shots. Although more than that would have been helpful. more than missing 80% of them. Oh, Spatman? Hello to Spatman. I am a big fan of finding a weapon that we can call the Blobbity Buster. Okay, well, Lucia also has a new weapon that we can try out. Yeah, I am suddenly really glad that we checked the spread on Drienne's shotgun. It didn't occur to me that it was going to be that narrow. Yeah, here we go. So we're still going to make use of Lucia's armor, or Lucia's weapon to get this shot, because it still gives the highest hit chance, and she missed there. So that's just the way that goes. We will prepare. And last but not least is... Oh, wait, we still have Mia. Yeah. Mia, do a... I was trying to find some way to not do this here, but let's... Okay. That takes this guy out of contention for this combat. And I would like to also hit him with the V8 engine block. It's everything I hoped it would be and more. Yeah, no big deal. That's just Azric landing 4,100 points on a single shot, and then getting to do it again.
I'm hearing a heck of a lot of shooting. Hope you're all making friends down there.
Mia just reducing someone to sauce. Like, there's absolutely nothing left. She exploded this man into loot bag, and there's nothing else. Oh, that's delightful. And this is a flamethrower that Blah-Blah-Blah already has, so... no big there. It was the wind-up to it, too. This, like, heft back, and this... Okay, a cerebral modem, which sounds awful, requires cyborg tech, an idea that I still don't actually know. You know what I'm starting to think now? That it must be a perk. I bet that you go high enough up on, like, weird science, and maybe that's where you get it. EMP grenade, saw sword. No, we have a saw sword. I like it. I like Mia's current weapon. All right. Foreman's log. Okay, so let's read this for sure, but we can't do it from this screen. So we're going to have to hit inventory and let's do it from here. March. Been a hard couple months getting all our equipment up the mountain roads from Colorado Springs. Lost some good men to accidents along the way, but when the snows lift next month, we'll be ready to get to work. Never been this far up into the mountains before. Aspen's beautiful. Must have been a hell of a town back in the day. And yeah, that's everything in this like little lodge building. So let's remember that there's a gas grenade over here that Blah-Blah-Blah cannot disarm. because it's a level 10 set. But other than that, we'll just stay away from it. 1 can of whoop-ass from Mia. Hold on. There could be more traps around here, like tripwires that we just blithely walk into. Man, if we didn't have Azric around to like, pick all these locks, I would really be feeling like I'd messed up the build. Bison bits. All the sodium and fat of pork rinds, but with twice the calories. Eat to restore constitution. And we're gonna give this gas grenade a nice... Oh, wait. Blobbly Block can do that one. Okay, never mind. Ultra Morphine! More than a painkiller, Ultra Morphine actually kills pain. 1 dose of it can make a soldier unstoppable until the effect wears off. Used to restore constitution per turn over 3 turns, but suffer internal bleeding afterwards. That does not sound like a very good trade-off, and I'm saying that as somebody with a lot of injury kits to spend. Molotov cocktails. And what is this? This is... Well, there's a computer attached to it. Let's go find out. Oh, and yes, Mia can repair this for us. Oh, sorry. Nope, sorry. Mia, turn it back on. We need that Windows 95 sound. Alright, and we're gonna let Marshall Kwan work the computer, because he's got nerd stuff now. Hello, operator. Simplified crane controls available for your convenience. Please enter your command using the keyboard. Current available, raise, info, and exit. So there actually is there's a crane that the bridge is having a rivalry with. Info. Simplified crane controller designed for your convenience and safety. SCC will override any potentially dangerous commands. It has never been easier to operate a crane safely. Alright, raise. Processing command. So we cannot lower. The bridge lowers and the crane raises, and that's all they can do. They will not step outside those predetermined roles. Oh my god, more cement mixer. This seems to be a real theme in the games that we're playing recently. The dried blood caked on the cement mixer suggests some questionable building practices. I don't know what keeps popping. Makeshift mace, a level 17 blunt weapon. I don't feel like this is anywhere near as good as Mia's V8 engine. More pain, more gain. An indiscriminate attack that does plus 25% attack damage, but hits everyone nearby, including you. That sounds like fun, but no. We just got Mia an engine block to hit people with, so we're gonna rock with that. Just out of curiosity, though, what level is the engine block? Level 19, so it is factually still better. Alright, this looks like the bunker where the weapons are. Now we're gonna open it up. Oh man, wouldn't it be awesome if like the one really good weapon it had was a blobbly weapon?
Robots.
Shit.
Are they guarding something?
Yes, they are. Everybody out. Okay, so I do feel like it's a good idea to switch Mia back to her shock mace. Which is somewhere. Oh, we didn't mod her V8 weapon yet. I'm not too worried about that right now because we just saw what it did to the last person. Okay, so let's put that in there. And I think everybody else has some sort of anti-robot weapon, except Blobbly Blah. We really don't have that for him. Yeah. Otherwise, we're set. Let's do it. Hey, party pal? Okay, I guess he's good. Yeah, let's put Azric right here. And Marshall Kwan can go, like, right here. And then we'll get Blobbly Blah sort of here-ish. Oh, boy. Well, this is going to happen one way or the other.
Making our presence.
I thought that guy was going to see Marshal Quan because I moved him in real close. Okay, Mia, go make some sound. Preferably the sound of exploding enemies. Oh, nice, he just got shocked. But remind me, shock doesn't stun them. It just, like, messes them up. Action points -2. All right. Boy, if we can just soften him up a little bit so that Mia can kill him. Target blocked. And that person's out of range. Okay. Well, let's just poke around the corner. Shoot this guy. Probably should have used this weapon. Good. And with his last 2 points, let's get back around the corner. Okay, now I think Mia can kill this guy. Oh, Mia, no. Then hit him with your sword. Awesome. So now Mia gets to move again, which is mostly helpful for just making sure that they attack Mia. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. We're going to switch back to her shock mace, even though she's not going to be able to swing it this turn. And we will bring Mia here. And then we're going to defend. And hopefully, like, they will draw a lot of attention. Azric's already taken his turn, so we're going to prepare. Oh, nuts. I forgot to do a new choke for Drienne. I mean, that's fine. Okay, we cannot stand where that corpse is, but that's not one of our people. Gosh, I don't like any of these options for Drienne. Okay, blah blah blah. I don't like where this saw pup is, so let's try to shoot him a whole bunch. All right, that is blah blah blah's turn. Can't really do too much. I would like to dissuade this guy from attacking Marshal Quan. So we're actually going to have blah 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 move up here, and then his last 2 points he can do a defend. Yep, defend for Marshal Quan. Okay, now Lucia. Okay, yeah, if we put Lucia into not insignificant amount of danger, we're going to have her do her very best. No, we're not. Okay, then just a regular pistol shot from a brand new gun. Awesome. just whiffing that 95% chance to hit. Get her back around the corner. And now Drienne. I don't know that these guys have very much in the way of ranged attacks, so I think what we're going to do with Drienne is get Drienne set up and do an ambush shot right here.
In my field of fire.
Drienne did land that hit. Spatman wanted to make a cement mixer pun, but I have no foundation for it. Me is saying, Bobo always seems to be the one getting in trouble, Grumpy. Is he just the one hanging around, or just the biggest troublemaker? And Grumpy is confirming to Mia that Bobo lives for trouble. Well, so does this guy, this saw pup, because look who decided to come right up to Mia. That wasn't going to work out for him. Yep. And now Mia gets 3 action points back. However, there isn't much she can do with them. So, yeah, let's bring her over here. I don't think it's really going to matter, is it? Because Azric's going to shoot the hell out of this guy. Might as well save those last 2 points for what it's worth. And Drienne can shoot this guy. Done.
How it's done.
Rangers, what's in here? Overheard the guards saying they lost contact with the squad at the bunker. You secured the weapons cache?
We're gearing up.
Copy that. You might need it soon. Hearing a lot of foot traffic heading for the gondola lift. Be careful, Rangers. They're waiting for you. Shit. I have to go. The guards are making their rounds. What's it out?
So my sense is that by choosing to do these things, it's going to make the later fights harder because, like, we've given them more notice that we're coming, which is it's a nice cost benefit for this, that we're going to get some extra stuff, but the fight is going to be tougher. That's what it feels like is being set up here. Okay, sure, breather tank. Get this guy. Anybody else? Yes. So yeah, these guys weren't killed during our combat, so that's why we didn't get to auto-loot them along with everybody else. Hey, Hardy Henry doll. Why even sweat the medical trauma if you come back from every trauma? Healing bonus plus 10% for all squad members. I have no idea what the genesis of these, like, squad boosting dolls is, except that maybe... For all I know, that's been a thing in Wasteland. It feels very Pip-Boy-ish, like the Pip-Boy dolls that you can find. Okay, okay. Energy shotgun for Drienne. This would replace Drienne's pistol, I think. The freezing chamber processes normal shells into squared-off ice cubes that slam their target with cold death. Takes energy cells. And extra damage versus humans and animals. Okay. So we might, but probably won't, mod Drienne's current weapon to do energy damage against robots, but that's fine. A level 17 rocket. Okay, this is going to be very good for blah blah blah, along with a couple rockets as well. We found a makeshift mace. We've already seen one of those. And... Hey! Look at that! Blah, blah, blah. You never know when somebody drops out, but we found a level 19 heavy machine gun for blah, blah, blah. Designed to punch holes in armor plates and customized to handle explosive ammunition. Oh, I like it very much. Yes, yes, yes. I was feeling a little bit bad about that cool shotgun that we just found, given how much we spent to get Drienne's current one, but that new shotgun, that is no joke. Or sorry, new Blobbity Buster. Some more ultra morphine. Azric just leveled up, so we can now craft a lightweight barrel. Lighter materials in this barrel significantly reduce weight at the cost of firepower. That sounds like a weapon mod. EMP grenade. Hey, we found another heavy machine gun. It's not as good. Does offer firepower at a high rate of fire. Does not fuck around. Yeah, no, I think the other one is going to be better. Some energy cells, always welcome. Nice. Okay, some very good chest armor. And one of those barrels. Oh, we're going to slap that right onto Blobbity Blah's new weapon. Yes. All right. Let's just see what else is in here, because you never know. We could find something even better. Omega Pro automated defense system. System offline. That looks like it. That is it. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We've got some shelter from the snow. Look at Blobbity Blah. Look how awesome he is now. Okay. First, let's level up Azric. So, I think that getting... We started to work up Azric's coordination because every action point that he gets is useful. So we're not going to get one this turn, but we will get one on the next one. So, or level. So we'll grab that. For his skills, I think we'll probably go to get, like, maximum sneaky shit. Yeah, we'll just hold on to that. And then for perks, so now Azric has 2 perk points. Like, we really don't have anything to spend this on yet. So, I mean, like, should I... Is there any other skill that Azric would be good with? Is there anything that isn't covered at this point? Mia does Animal Whisper, Blah does Explosives, Drienne does First Aid. Nobody does Weird Science just yet. And he does have an energy-based sniper rifle that he could do, like, the overload attacks on. That'd be pretty cool. I don't do Weird Science with Azric. Let me go look at the perks for Weird Science. I know that I've checked them multiple times, but... Also, you know something? I've always been assuming that the leadership buffs don't stack. Does anybody know if you have multiple people with leadership, does that stack? That would be nuts if it did. Like if you got like +3 from Drienne and then +3 from Azric and stuff, that'd be pretty crazy. Spatman, blah is saying, finally, which, yes, I'm excited as well. And Spatman saying, now if that thing ain't gonna blow shit up, then I don't know. Yeah, between that and the rocket, by the way, that's what I should do. Where everybody else switches out for the energy weapons, blah should change from a flamethrower, which really just sort of amuses robots, to the rocket launcher, which I think they will find less funny. And we've shot like 0 rockets. So, Weird Science, here's what we would be able to do. Overcharge, your weapon has a 5% chance of blowing up in your face. That would suck, but Azric's a pretty lucky dude. Microwave Research, energy damage is increased by 0.5% for 0.5 bonus damage for every point of target armor the target has. And at the highest levels, which we probably will not see in this playthrough, energy attacks have a 20% chance to electrocute enemies, dealing energy damage to them and anyone standing nearby. I mean, getting it up to at least level 3 would allow Azric to... It's this weapon specifically, because this takes energy cell shots. This is his anti-robot weapon. So I'm feeling like Weird Science might be a good offshoot for him. Because he keeps building up perks now. And the sneaky shit ones are not good. Yeah, let's do that. Weird Science. So we're going to get him up to level 3, and we're going to save the last 2 points so that we can get level 10 sneaky shit after that. Let's go here. And with that, we're going to take Overcharge. Now, I will probably forget to do this. But hopefully that will give him some cool energy attacks. And then we still have an unused perk point, but it just... I mean, like, maybe this one... This one's so lame. It's just, it doesn't go with how we play the game at all. Yeah. Next time Drienne levels up, I think we might go with the quick slots, because I really like that idea. And I want Mia to level up so much, because now every time Mia levels up, now her pets do as well. Okay. We're gonna upgrade blah. He's the only... He's very sad. He's the only one that didn't get a cool upgrade last time. Also, we didn't... Hold on. We didn't do his armor either. Yeah, we want, like, lots of cool... Even if it's just like this +1 armor. Okay, let's do the armor in a second for Blobby-Bard. We're gonna do... Yes, we're gonna swap out this. Is it this one? No. Nidhogg, this is the one. Okay, so we're swapping out to something... Look at... So it doesn't fire as, like, many shots, but it does so much more damage. It's like triple the damage, more than that. Alright, so here's Blah's new weapon. It's got a little stand, and... No particular knowledge on why we gave that to Blah, but that's fine. Okay, so we want things that do more damage per shot, I would think. I do like this Hammerforged rifle barrel. I mean, even with the negative 16, he's going to be doing more damage on the whole. However, this one is +8. Blah 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 himself, though, made the argument, like, is that even worth it? Let's just see what it would be from 78 to 109 up to 93 to 125. It seems really good because it's per shot. It's +8 per shot. Yeah, I think we're going to slot that in. That's really good. The other thing that we very much want, we want the biggest magazine size that we can because, again, he fires a lot. He really exhausts that. This HE fuse linkage, this is for Mia. We have to remember not to use this. Oh, actually, I think it's actually something else that we need for Mia. I'm also thinking of, like, really maxing out his crit chance because he is, like, he fires so often, it's crit chance per shot. So it's not +3%, it's +15% to get a crit shot on any part of that. However, I want to do a better weapon than that, or sorry, a better version of it than that. Okay, let's confirm that, and then we're going to craft some cool stuff for blah blah blah. All right, so we've already done the barrel. We don't use weights. Now, the crippling linkage is interesting, because this could go on to what kind of weapons? Yeah, this could go on there. 50% chance to apply slowed, damage +8. Hold on, that's really good for him. It's 50% per shot to apply slowed. The only thing better is the bleeding. Bleeding or frozen would be really good. I don't like the fact that it does less damage to robots, though, to do frozen. We don't need that. Although we're gonna do. We need the max capacity mag. That's the one that we need for blah blah blah. Yeah, magazine size +4. Right? Yeah. Okay. Now, from there, we want to max out his crit hit chance and his crit hit damage if we can. So that holographic scope, this one does, yeah, crit chance +4, and based on everything that we've taken a look at, we can't get anything better than that for him. So let's craft that. Like, there's no higher level of that. And then, was it the razor linkage? Yes. Yes, yes. 25% chance to apply bleeding and +8 damage. The only thing better than that, because that would be his underbarrel. Hold on. Let's take a look at this. Modify weapon. So we're going to put in the max capacity mag under magazine. So that takes him up to, yeah, from 30 to 34. Doesn't have to reload very often. So the scope, that's where we're going to put in the crit chance +4. So his crit chance is 4. Now we're going to take that up to 8. So it's not the greatest, but it's something. Yeah, because it's 8% chance now per shot. So then for the underbarrel, that's the rub. We could do more critical hit damage. Like, the Spec Ops laser sight is no joke. But if we go with that bleeding thing, like, he's always had those flechette rounds to, like, set people bleeding. Plus, it does more damage on every shot. Like, it seems really good. Let me just see. Yeah, no, we've already got the barrel set. That, the crippling linkage. +8, 50% chance to apply slowed. But, like, setting them bleeding is so much better. I already did that part. Already did that part. The razor linkage. Yeah, it's a lot of scrap. Like, it's a lot of scrap. But I feel like we're going to do that. Like, blah, 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 in, like, blah, blah, blah actual, do you have an opinion, one way or the other? Would you rather do slowing damage or bleeding damage? Because if you feel strongly about it, I kind of want to save this for Drienne. I really want Drienne to do toxic linkage. Although I think that we already did Drienne's under mod. There's also this, the ultraviolet laser sight, so that when blah 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 lands a critical hit, it would be this. So here's our options. Blah 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 does more critical damage when he lands one, which is 8% per shot times 5 shots. Or blah 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 has what is it, a 25% chance to inflict bleeding damage? Plus 8 damage. I really like this one. It's the plus 8 damage that sells it. Carol Luna is asking, does anybody know of a program that can adjust the brightness and contrast on all screens at the same time? Not that I can think of. I usually set that in the control panel. Like for me, it would be the NVIDIA control panel or the AMD control panel. And then set it per screen and then just leave it from there. Blah 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 is also voting for bleed. Okay. Craft. Okay, we have used a lot of scrap, and I love it because that's what we've been saving up for. Okay. Oh my god, for a second I didn't see it. I was like, what did we do? So now we're going from 93 to 125 up to 109 to 140. Oh, he's gonna be an... like, this is sick. That's all I'm saying. This is really good. Oh my god. Blah 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 is Spartan Doom guy. This is so great. Okay, but in other news, blah 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 got a new helmet. And let me just look at this real quick. Leg armor was personnel drive. Yeah, we have something better than personnel drive that we can make now. But hold on. Modify helmet. So blah 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 can do helmet armor here. Blah 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 is very, very, very heavily armored. But if there's something cool that we could do that would increase his hit chance or his... So accelerator skeleton is what I was thinking of. This is leg armor that further increases combat speed and it reduces evasion. But honestly, who cares about evasion once you have that much armor? I borderline want to build this just so that I have it when we get like new leg armor for Mia or blah blah blah. But let's not spend that yet. So I'm looking for head armor. Leg armor. Nope. Chest. That's legs. This CRISPR block box, yeah, if I can, like, if we can lay hands on, like, another vital enhancer, this might go into, Marshall Quan. But that is for a different day. Okay, so here we go. This requires armor modding level 10, which makes it very, very high. This is +2 armor, plus 20% status effect resistance, and -5% hit chance. Nonetheless, that seems really good for blah blah blah. I don't like the -5% hit chance, and the +2 armor... How much armor does he have currently? 41. So he's only slightly behind Mia with that. So we've got that. That is chest armor, I believe. Yeah. This looks like leg armor. It is. Okay, so then we've got +2 armor and negatives to various resistance, but plus 10% crit resistance. So I do like this one as well. That's chest armor. Chest. Chest. Oh, I don't have to go over there. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, so here we've got +1 armor and plus 15% status effect resistance. So that's bleeding, stunned, stuff like that. It's not bad. I do like this one. I like this one a lot. This is another 10% bonus to blah blah blah's range damage. That's per shot. The only thing is that it requires level 2 armor modding. And, like, what's better than that? There's got to be a better version of that. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, so this is -4 armor, but plus 18% range damage bonus. Do we have this on Azric? Because we need to put this onto Azric. I'm not even kidding either. So for that, we would need a tactical HUD and then a targeting processor. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I want that on Azric. Threat intelligence. Oh, is the next generation of that same thing. Yep. Threat intelligence. Okay. So we went shopping for blah 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 and we found something really nice that we're going to put onto Azric. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. I promise we'll be right back to you. Modify armor. Yeah. So, Azric's helmet sucks. I don't know why he's wearing this helmet. We surely have better ones. Oh, you know why we have it? It's the plus 2% critical chance. Because I've done nothing but give him massive critical chance options. So, his armor is 23. If we drop that by like 6 to get him that damage bonus, I think I'm pretty comfortable with that. Yeah. It's weird to have him in like lower level armor, but again, if Azric is taking damage, then something has already gone wrong. Yeah, it's only 2%, but then with his rabbit's foot, it's another 3%. Yeah, we're sticking with this armor. So let's mod Azric's armor, and we're going to give him this. So this is going to take his armor down by 6, but he's going to get 25% range damage bonus. That is, that's a hell of a thing. Confirm. Okay. All right. So back to blah, blah, blah. What do we want? Like, I don't want to take blah, blah, blah's armor down by 6. Blah, blah, blah is our, like, he's a ranged tank. We talk about it all the time. So I think that I'd rather have something that is +1 armor. -4 armor isn't as bad. Like, it feels weird to, like, voluntarily take a lower level version of it. I mean, also, even just this one right here, it's -2 armor, but plus 10%. Multiplied out over the number of strikes he's going to make, that seems pretty damn good. And then we've got this, like, do I give a shit if blah 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 has less energy resistance or fire resistance? It's such a small percentage of strikes. Because the crit resistance is really nice as well. Combat belt. Yeah. All right, so if I want to do this -6 damage, like, let's really think about it. It would take blah 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 borderline out of being a ranged tank and into more of like a Marshall Quan style character. And I like the fact that we can sort of position blah 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 into the middle of things. Like, he can run up with his flamethrower or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I think we're going to do the... Sorry, I can never remember what any of these things are named. I think this one. +2 armor. It puts him a little bit at more you know, shock resistance from fire and explosive. But I feel like we can handle those things. Yeah. Yep. We're going to craft that. Okay. Mod. And... Wow, that was extraordinarily stupid. I already had 3 of them. Okay. Well, we'll put that in. Confirm. And I mean, to that end, yeah, shit, let's put one of these things onto Lucia as well. More armor for Lucia. And Marshall Quan. Yeah, more armor for Marshall Quan. Done. Okay, so I didn't waste nothing. Oh, is that his pulse gun? I was gonna be like, why does it look so cool? All right. And that's it. That's all we needed to do. Oh, wait. The choke on Drienne's thing. Yeah, I want something, like, nice and wide. So, mod weapon. We want a good choke. Our best one is the open cylinder choke, but I want to say that there's one better. Cone angle plus 20%. What's better than 20? Craft. So much crafting in this one. But it's going to happen from time to time. Extra turkey choke. Now, that's the one that does the +3 meters, yeah. Extra full choke. No. Open cylinder choke. Cone angle plus 20, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that we've already got. Any other chokes that are better than that? So, the trouble with this one is the -3 meters, and Drienne is very much not a tank. They're not designed to run up and get people in people's faces. Also, that takes the extra turkey choke? Seriously? That's weird, because that's not what that one's all about. Okay, we're just going to throw on the one that we've got, because the cone angle plus 20 is real good. Okay. And now, let's just take a quick look at it. Okay. So yeah, this shotgun just has sort of like a narrow beam to it, which is disappointing because, like, Drienne really benefits from, like, hitting multiple targets with a shot, but on the whole, I think it's a good weapon. Sandler is saying, we went shopping for blah, 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 and found something for Azric. Yes, as a requested quote. We sure did. And isn't that great when you can stack up all of your shopping detail into one whole thing? So, sorry, I'm just taking a quick look at what Carolina had said. Spatman had said, if that thing isn't gonna Blobby blow shit up, then I don't know what is. Yeah, Blobby Blah has like quadrupled his damage in this episode, which is great. Carolyn is saying I can do it in the NVIDIA software, but that's per screen. But isn't it like let me ask you a question, Carolina. Are you changing the brightness, contrast, and gamma like for different because you can do it for different applications as well. Like, I think you can. Like, say when I run this, like set it to these things. I thought you could do that in the NVIDIA consort. So MB is typing in exclamation point Discord. I do not have a Discord, but Mia does. Mia, if you are available, I'd love it if you could put in your Discord, or Azric, Samalander, Caroluna, if one of you knows how to link to that, that'd be great. And hello to Club, who says, I use F-Lux. Oh, for the monitor stuff. Yeah, Carolina says there is F-Lux, but that's more for adjusting color than brightness and contrast. It is nice that it lowers the blue in the screens as evening and night approaches. So Mia is going to grab the link. Yes, MB is also saying, by the way, 669 followers. Nice. All right, so we're up to a new combat. Here's somebody with a flamethrower. His name is Frederico. He's got a lot of hit points. We've also got some heavy machine turrets, which... So if we can maneuver our way back there, we can just shut down the turrets. I would like to do that, and we're not going to be able to do it this way. So there is a ladder back here. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Please disarm that. And we're just going to go into single-person mode right now so that everybody's not running around and being a tool. Okay, we got that. Alright, so this breather is going to be a problem. Because we can't get past that character to go shut down the thing. So we might make this Mia's job to get back there. Like, we might actually open combat by sending Mia back there. So let's get Mia as close as we can, which is actually going to be right here. Yeah, Mia can go no further. Okay. Then let's get Azric up onto a nice perch so that Azric can do what Azric...
Dream thieves, you stand before Federico. We are the breathers of dreams. Stand before us and die.
Okay. I guess we don't get to do that then. We killed all your people. Are you sure you want to try to stop us?
There is no want in the dream. Victory is the dream giver. We must protect him. We will protect him.
By the way, Carolina has put the link in for Mia's Discord. MB, do by all means join. There's lots of cool stuff that happens throughout the month, including one that's coming up very soon. Okay, so we don't get to set up our crew, which is fine. You know, we'll do our best. Ow! I don't like it.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. Hold on a second. Nope. I want to reload and get a do-over on this because we were well outside their detection range, and I did not know that this was going to be one of these fights, right? Carolina said, the point for me is to be able to see the screens in daylight while not being blinded by especially white in evenings and nights. Right, Moo? Okay, so, yeah, so that would be something that sort of works in like a schedule, which I certainly understand. Okay, so where am I allowed to step? Because Azric was like here when it triggered. So can we... No, stop it? Okay, again. Nope. You're going down. Sorry, it went back into move everybody mode, and I didn't notice that. We will move forward, I promise. Yeah, Luna's like, oh no, the music. There is something to be said for, like, the super downbeat, rah-rah American song, but let's focus on getting people into position, because we know that Azric can go here. Okay, yeah, this is all I wanted, man. Let's get Azric there. Okay. Now, see, like, Blah can go up here and start this fight, but I would like to get some other folks, like, behind cover if we can. So we'll get Marshall Quan there. And probably Lucia kind of nearby. Blah's just, like, watching everybody get set up. Alright, and... who's down here now? Drienne. We definitely want Drienne behind something. Although we sort of want Drienne, like, center, because Drienne, again, buffs everybody nearby if they are within range. And now, yeah, Blah is going to say, hi, I'm Doom Guy. I heard there was some stuff going on over here. Can we just shoot at him?
Dream thieves. You stand. There is no want in the dream. Victory is the dream giver. We must protect him. To cover. We will protect him.
Those turrets are doing monster damage to Blah.
Or spacious sky. Impaired. Or amber waves of grace.
Okay, this is a lot of status effects.
Or purple mountain.
Azric cannot hang out in this poison environment.
Above the fruited plain.
I'm gonna be so mad if this gets us muted with this music. It hasn't happened before, though. Oh, Jab is saying he thinks this is Johnny Cash. The bad news is that makes it much more likely that this is going to get us muted. Zerder's going to look. Zerder, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a great lurk. If you're headed to bed, I hope you have a great evening. Okay, so, yeah. I think... So, does Drienne charge into the poison to save their friend Azric? I think the answer is yes, because Azric cannot move and shoot. What are you... Oh, right. Oh, wait, what? How is that invalid target? He's injured. Are we too far away? Okay, wait. This takes 3, yeah. Drienne, I want you to come up here. I understand that you might get poisoned, but I want you to heal Azric. Yeah, that's weird. And then just take some cover. Oh, nice. All right. Now, blah. So our goal is actually not to worry about the turrets, because Mia's going to go turn them off for us. I have all the confidence. So, yeah, blah. I don't know how this guy has... Look at how heavily armored this guy is and how low Blah's like hit chance is. So we're going to go for this. Oh! I really like that. Look how much damage that did.
Round thy good.
Polly's not looking great. Not a fan.
Brotherhood.
Okay, but blah blah blah. Please save your points
Sea to
for next turn.
shining
Okay,
sea.
Marshal Quan. Yes. Okay, so if Marshal Quan moves here, I'm pretty sure that he gets a free attack and a 95% chance to hit. So let's do this. That was his free attack. So this guy over here has 20 armor. Yeah. Okay, Azric, do a body attack. Or sorry, Marshal Quan. What's drug tank? Let's knock off some of that armor, though. Awesome. Now shoot this guy some more, I think. And then we're actually going to move you back behind cover. Because they can't shoot what you're out of range to hit. Hello to Moo! So just taking a look. Moo goes to add more while her stream screens. More white. Oh, sorry. I saw while at first. Mia goes. Moo's gonna go add more white to her stream screens. Gosh, what's the whitest game? Oh, what is that game? What is it called? Like Unfinished Swan? Isn't that game like all white? Like it's just white on white until you like fill in with like ink. Wow. Hold on. What's her face? Lucia got like a big range upgrade, which I like. Okay. Let's take our shot. It got very quiet after the song ended. I did not do anything to end it, by the way. Cool. Followed by... I bet Lucia... Yeah, Lucia can just kill this guy. We don't even need to do like a strike. 420. Boy, everybody's coming up with the good numbers today. Again, we're gonna pull her back. Now, what we want to do, pretty much more than... Oh, look at this. We can actually do it right now. Yeah. So, Mia, I love murdering. I really do. It's great. But Mia can actually chug all the way over here and turn off all the turrets, which is going to be multiple guys that get turned off. So, we're going to go do that. Bum bum ba da ba bum bum ba ba da 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 dum bum ba da da dum. It's the Mia, the linebacker show. Okay, all the turrets just got shut down. And she still gets to move. She just doesn't get to swing. So I do not know what that sound is. Let's bring Mia over here. Because again, Mia gets like a lot of extra armor from being next to guys. Okay, so Azric is healing up a whole bunch. He has a super shot against Frederico, and I think that we should take it. So we can aim at the flame tank plus 35% damage with a 60% chance of blowing up the target's tank and killing them in an explosion. Here's the trouble with the explosion. That's also going to hit Polly and Party Pal. They have a lot of hit points, but it's probably going to be a big explosion. Alternatively, Azric could hit Nox Bomber, which would probably do the same thing, but now Mia and Clone are right next to her. So I think instead, let's just go for like a regular headshot. 75% chance, deal a 75% damage. I don't think we landed the crit chance, but that is fine. Azric, let's defend, actually.
Cleanse the impurities. Pain from the dream. I'm exposed.
Lots of hits going after, Party Pal, I notice. Okay, we've got to find Nox Bomber and stop them. And also, Drienne is taking a hideous amount of damage. Thank you, Party Pal. Okay, Major Tomcat just killed that dude. Major Tomcat. Oh no, his fur makes him vulnerable to fire. Wait, hold on, some crazy shit just happened. I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. So, Moo has extremely generously just gifted subs to Spatman, Zerter, Samalander, Innertooth, and First Ben Joseph. That actually means that Samalander can use the Samalander emote that is in there. That's great. That is set up now, isn't it? But more important than that, just Moo, thank you very much. I know that you guys are prepping up for a big trip that's coming up. As I've said, we're really going to miss you, but thank you so much. Let me just take a quick look here. Moo is hugging... sorry, I just kind of want to... It's always a risk to, like, rotate the mic. But... Spatman was saying hello to Moo. Carolyn is very happy with the song ending. LOLs at Moo. Yes, Moo, for real. Thank you for the gift to Spatman as well. We still need to fix the Moo emote, just because we just need to, like, shorten up the hair, and then it'll be the size of everybody else. Moo is snickering. Mia saying thank you for the gift subs. Yeah, seriously. Moo is crazy shit. Moo's using... Yep, there's all the emotes. Yeah, Scared Samalander. I think that's one. It's like, we wanted to do emotes for, like, the people, but also for, like, different emotions. So if something scary happens or something happy happens on stream, that people will be there. Something... I like that Mia has both the angry eyes and then also the non-plus eyes. Moo's saying that doesn't work for everyone, Caroluna. It's only because I trust Auspicious Angel. Wait, which one? You're saying that the less he pays attention to chat, the more money he gets? Well... it's more than anything super appreciated. Grumpy is not going tomorrow. Moo's saying don't even. I see you dropping 10 subs at the time here and there. That's what it was. Moo is saying, hi, Grumpy! Okay. So, before we do anything else, Drienne is not in a great condition. Let's have them use this on themselves. Yeah, Drienne's healing allows him to survive anything as long as they aren't killed before they can do it. From there, let's do a rally. Wait, single shot. What is this? Single shot with a plus 30% chance, but negative... I forgot that they had this ability. Is this... That must be unique to this shotgun, because we've never had that before. Let's do a rally, because that's going to give everybody a couple extra action points. And then, is it even worth doing a demoralized? Like, these guys are going to be really dead in a second. Blah now has 15 action points, which allows him to run to the moon and back. Blah. These guys like setting people on fire. How do you feel about that? Blah says, no, setting people on fire is my job. Oh, shit! Hold on. Clone is very sick. Why? Oh, and Mia's down. Wait, what happened? Okay. So, we very much need to end combat now, because otherwise Clone dies, and I would prefer that. Clone is actually replaceable. So, it's not like a huge crisis, but I would prefer not to lose Clone. Oh, cool. I lit blah on fire for no reason at all. Okay, well, I guess we'll just run up here. He's already on fire, so we might as well be up there. Azaric, it would be awesome beyond measure if you could kill this guy. And you know what's going to help him kill him? Let's mark the target first. Let's mark the target first.
Target acquired.
Okay. Azaric, put one right between his head. Between his eyes, I meant. Please do this. Fudge. Okay. I mean, he still hit, but it wasn't a crit, which is what we were hoping for. Let's do a defend. Drienne can get out of the poison, like... Yeah, we don't want Drienne to run into the fire. I think we're gonna lose Clone here, you guys, because I don't know what else... Wait! Oh, fun. Hey, remember when I put the med dart onto Drienne? Apparently I reloaded after doing that, so now it's not there anymore. And we can't use it from here, can we? No. Nope. Okay, so... I guess that's it. We'll... Oops. Let's move Drienne closer to the ladder so that they can move as soon as the turn ends. And... Marshal Kwan has no strike on this guy that doesn't involve either getting on fire or getting... Wow. Yeah. Okay, so Marshal Kwan basically has to hoof it up here. He'll land the hit. Okay, we've got 2 shots on this guy because one of them is free. Okay. Drienne?
You killed all my breathers.
Oh, nope.
Well, see you soon.
Clone, I believe Clone is down. I'm actually not sure. Okay. Son of a... We'll figure this out. Hold on. Let's heal Mia.
I'm back.
Okay, Major Tomcat is fine. I also wanna know where Polly is. Because I don't see Polly. If we lose Clone, I'm willing to accept that. If we've lost Polly, I reload. I don't see Polly anywhere here. Okay, sorry everybody. We reload. I think what happened... Oh, wait. What did I not care about? Let me just scroll back here. Azric said, Mia, no! And then Mia said, thank you for carrying Azric, unlike Angel. Well, the thing is, Mia's designed to take damage. She can handle it. Yeah, we lost Polly that time. So I think what happened... Oh, that's what it was. You guys, I was like, what the hell exploded? It was this oil tank. I wasn't paying attention to that. When Blah did his flame attack, it blew up the oil tank, and that's what did all the damage to those guys. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Azric, yes. Let's get Azric. Son of a bitch! Hold on. Reload. It did the same damn thing again. Spatman, I keep mistaking these merps for Timmy being in the room when in fact he isn't. Oh, is that Major Tomcat? Is it when he's making the Morowly sounds? Okay. This time we'll F5 it after we get everybody set up. Because I'm perfectly comfortable with the fact, like, we know Azric is going to take, like, a poison missile to the face and stuff, but, like, we know how to deal with those things. I'm not trying to, like, min-max this, but I don't want to permanently lose a squad member. That sucks. Okay, yeah, Blah is going to come, like, here. Marshal Kwan will be here. Lucia will be here. And Major Tomcat will go join Mia presently. Okay, let's F5 that so we don't have to do that setup again. And why are we not reloaded? Blah. Reload. Okay.
Dream thieves, you stand before there is no want in the dream. Lagging. Victory is the dream giver. We must protect it. We will.
Oh, hey, we get to listen to the musical selection again, everyone. my actual, like, like, don't call it a concern, but like the thing about the music is that in my headphones, it's like way loud. And you guys have assured me that on stream it is not nearly so loud, so I can just like turn it down in the headphones and it's not as obtrusive.
Above the fruited plain.
I am so looking forward to Mia getting more points in Animal Whisperer so that all of these animal attacks do that much more. Great choice, Provost, just catching yourself on fire. Okay, so we know what Mia's gonna do. We already made this decision. I'm gonna shut down all those turrets.
And crown thy good.
There we go.
Brotherhood
And
from sea to
now we're gonna get Mia right in here. Now, we move Mia into like the thick of all the guys because, again, she gets like an an armor bonus for every guy that's adjacent, and I'm pretty sure those diagonals also count. Azaric, let's take a shot on this guy. It's gonna... Oh, wait. Can we... Yeah, let's knock some armor off if we can. So for that... Oh, actually, so things have gone differently this time. This whole area is fire now. Okay. Then we'll put blah 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 right here. I don't think that I have any other options to get this guy's armor down. Oh man, we're so close with Marshal Quan, aren't we, though? Okay, let's see if we can get this charged up. We're gonna take one regular shot, and now one body shot. That was a really good shot. Okay, and now just get yourself back behind some cover, and we'll have him save his last point. Now, Blah 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 shouldn't have any difficulty finishing this guy off, because we took away all of his armor. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's just boots standing there now.
with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea.
46%. Oh, no, that's actually Blah Blah Blah's turn. Okay, let's have him save a couple points. That frees up Azaric to hopefully... Is there like a Nox bomber? Yeah. I really want this guy to stop shooting toxic bombs at us. So... Yeah. Let's mark the target.
Target acquired.
And now shoot him in the head. That wasn't even a crit. And with his upgrades, that's how much that he did. Okay, so similar for Drienne as our failed attempt. Let's go heal Azaric, which is going to pretend is not valid, but it totally is. Heal. Okay. And I think just grab some cover for this turn. And now it's just Lucia. And Lucia's not, like, in the greatest position to do something this turn. We'll probably just take a regular shot at this guy. 80% chance to kill. Perfect. And now this guy actually has flanking on her right now, so she's gonna come over here. Can you imagine having somebody who's dressed up like the Doom guy firing a heavy machine gun at you, and your decision is to shoot at the cat wearing a hat that's right next to him? Jeez, Polly and Major Tomcat, well done. Hello to Maxine! Spatman, it looks like Spatman is turning in.
Ready to continue.
Good. Oh, Maxine is turning in. Okay, sorry. Spatman was saying nighty-night to Maxine. Maxine, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a great evening. Ronan's saying you making jokes, but you knew that cat was a menace. Or he knew that cat was a menace. He certainly is. Like, yeah, the cat took a bullet and then came over and just, like, scratched his eyes out. So... Oh, son of a... Hold on, but we can change weapons. Here's what's weird. We can't change quick slot items, but Mia can pull a different weapon out of her bag. We're going to switch back to her V8 engine, which is, yes, here. The only thing is that, like, if we can set them to bleeding, that's so much better, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted Blah-Blah-Blah to have Blah-Blah-Bleed powers. Oh, these guys are very difficult to hit. Drienne can actually knock some of their cover off if they're in range, which they are not. So, let's... Yeah. Oh, wait, but no, we're going to make the same mistake, because there's oil barrels there, which I don't want to hit. So, I actually don't have a lot of great options for this. What are the... Oh, they're even out of range of that. Okay, so instead, here's what we'll do instead. Drienne, can you go heal Marshal Quan? Is that within range? Out of range. Okay, then... Medic, heal thyself. And the animals are fine now. Drienne's already on fire, so we might as well just, like, run through the fire. We're gonna go make sure that Marshal Quan doesn't die here. And then Blah-Blah-Blah, yeah, Blah-Blah-Blah's hit chance is not great, and we learned from experience not to hit the oil tanks with, like, a suppressing fire. And that would set off the tanks, wouldn't it? Okay, so, like, the tanks aren't lit up, so this seems like it's safe to do. What specifically does this say? Twice as many bullets. Enemies in the area take minor damage. You know something? I don't feel like I can risk it. I feel like we're gonna make the same mistake. So let's bring Blah-Blah-Blah up a little bit, and yeah, if they even catch a little bit of bleeding, it'll be good. There's a lot of bleeding, actually. Okay, so the whole reason we wanted to do that is that now Mia gets her guaranteed crit on this guy, if she hits, which it's a 95% chance that she will. It's just they turn into mist. There's so little left. Okay, so that attack cost Mia 1 action point because of the refund, so now she gets to go hit, 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 and hit.
You killed all my breathers. Oh well, see you soon.
Need some help. Please.
Oh, yes. Do this, please.
You call that a hit?
And I'll tell you what, do this to the Provost as well. And where's Major Tomcat? Do we know? I know Major Tomcat survived. I just don't see him right now. Oh yeah, he's fine. Okay. So we are going to want to heal Marshal Quan. But, like, in a minute, let's do some... Okay, everyone's standing directly on the loot now. Oh, Azric's poisoned. Okay, I was like, everybody's just sitting here taking damage. How much longer are you poisoned for? Well, long enough... Actually, you know what? It's not long enough now. This really, really stepped all over this, but let's heal Azric. And let's heal Marshal Quan. Now, again, having Mia not at full health so that Drienne can heal Mia at the top of the next combat is actually, like, it just makes Mia a bit borderline invincible for the first 3 turns. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're going to grab this gas grenade. Cloud of gas that poisons anyone in the area. Okay, junk, junk. Oh, we found a key. I didn't look at what it was for. Oh, hello to Jody K. Jody K, I hope that you're having a great Saturday so far. Yes. Okay, thank you for the reminder, game. Let's go into usable items for Drienne, and we're going to put the med darts in there, and then, like, everything's cool, right? Everybody's still alive. Clone is here. We'll probably heal Clone. Let's just do that now so I don't forget, because I don't think that we're going to find any free healthcare around here. Okay, and now we will F5 that. Okay. That combat took a couple tries, because if there's a situation where Polly heroically sacrifices herself to save the group, then I might be willing to accept that. But when it's as a result of a totally optional attack that I did with blah 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 to, like, set things on fire, and it winds up, like, I was fine with Mia going down. I would have been fine with, like, okay, we're not going to have Clone for this combat, but when it's like Polly, and Polly is, like, completely irreplaceable. Why is opening this door disarm explosives? Also, what does this say? Your winner. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe that is a reference to the game Big Rigs Racing. A game about racing the cabs of large 18-wheelers around a track where there was no clipping, there was no speed limit on being able to back up, and no AI, no racer AI. So the AI would just sit at the starting line, and you would go all the way around the track once, at which point it would congratulate you by saying, "Your winner." Y-O-U''RE, winner. What is this? I can't believe it's not Butter the Novel. Okay, we've had that before. Lucky money bonus, we got $830. That's cool, because we spent a lot of money this episode. Carolyn is saying, for those interested, Click Monitor DVC seems to do what I want after some configuration. That's great. Sorry, we're just also getting some stuff here. Yeah, I've never been in a position where I wanted to, like, adjust those things on, like, a schedule. But it's nice to know that that capacity exists. The closest is sometimes when it's, like, late and I'm working, I'll manually turn on the night. What is it called? It's not night vision mode. I think it's just called night mode in Windows, so that it like you said, Caroluna, will dial down the blue light, so it sort of makes the screen a little bit redder and it's a little bit easier on the eyes in lower light circumstances. Okay, so Mia does not have the ability to make friends with the Growler cubs, and also she already has an animal companion. Okay, well, these are enemies, and we like experience points, so we're gonna have blah blah blah, disarm that, and then maybe back off? Okay, so now we can open up the door. I'm just gonna go do it, right? Like, I don't think that we need a huge amount of setup for this. Get him! Okay. So, Mia can just straight up go. However, they're not really close enough to do the Thundering Strike that I'd like to. And it's only Mia and Drienne. Let's... Okay, yeah, if Drienne comes here, then they can hit both of the Growler bears. So let's do that. That went very well, I'd say. Now, yeah, Mia, I think just a regular bladed attack. Good work. Okay. Wow. Was that 5 attacks in one round? Jody K says to Mia that the feline versions of Mia and Moo say hi. And that was it. The Mia's pets beat these pets. Bear fur. And only one. I would like to know which part of these skinless bears had any fur on them. Then we've got some oil tanks. We can pick some locks. Tough to tell exactly how many 100 families victims the bears ate, but they didn't go hungry. I'm sad that Mia doesn't get to make friends with the bear. Like, I wouldn't trade out Major Tomcat. I mean, maybe I should. Maybe I should trade out Major Tomcat, but I really like Major Tomcat. He's a cat that wears a cowboy hat. What's not to like?
Rangers, this is Corporal Woodson. Are you at the gondola?
Hold tight, we're coming.
Roger that. But please hurry. Things are getting worse up here. Vic is throwing a tantrum and taking out his frustration on my squad and the civilian hostages. I don't know what he's doing to them, but judging by the screams, it can't be good. We need you up here double time. The guards are making their rounds. See you soon. Woodson out.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't feel like I'm done looking around down here. Romancing the Ghost. I think that we've already read the little summary, the back of the book summary on that one. Composite helmet. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to buy that, but I'll take it. Hey! This is a new, flamethrower for blah blah blah. I'm relatively sure this is better than the one that he has. Okay, we're gonna take a look at that for sure. I don't think we'll need to mod it, in that I've never modded blah blah blah's existing one. But everything's coming up blah 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 the back half of this episode. Commando legs, yeah, you know, they're good. Probably better for Lucia. We'll check in just a minute. All right. Yeah, because it looks like coming around this way circumvents whatever weird flame blade puzzle was supposed to be over here. Azric's out there just picking locks to show that he can. Are these graves? Yeah. not even pausing to recognize that it's a thing. Just Mia immediately grabs out the shovel. So here's a skull and a spent Bic lighter. These are gonna fetch a mighty fine price for us. Oh, that one was trapped. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Go to it, blah blah blah. Spectrum Assault Legs, level 24 leg armor. Plus 30 combat speed and plus 8 armor. Holy shit. And they don't even have like a strength requirement. Yeah, those aren't for Mia or blah blah blah. That's going to be for Marshall Kwan, Lucia, or maybe Azaric. And then power armor legs. Oh, these are so cool. I'm pretty sure Mia already has those though. Wow. 2 of the graves had a skull and a lighter, and then one of them had like 2 awesome pieces of leg armor. Okay, let's take a quick look at these. So, yes, Mia already has power armor. Blah 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 does not, and he's the other person who could have it. But blah 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 looks so cool. Like, this is gonna really like we're gonna lose something here with blah blah blah's whole like veneer. Oh, and now it went away. Hold on. So, this is, in fact, better by a good amount. It's actually significantly better. We can easily mod it to replace the lost combat speed. So, I'm not worried about that. I'm honestly, more than anything, bummed out about the appearance. Oh, no, he still looks awesome. Yeah. Okay. Win. +1. Score. We got it. And I'm actually going to mod this really quickly because I already know exactly what I'm going to put onto it. We're going to go to armor mods. This accelerator skeleton. This is +2 armor and +8 combat speed. The only person this would be better for is Mia. And let me just double check that Mia already has like her own version of this. Yeah. Oh, look at that. She actually has the... Does she really? Wow. The accelerator skeleton. Yeah, we already gave that to her. I honestly didn't realize that we had any of those. Okay. Crafting. Accelerator skeleton. 1 for blah, please. Although, well, see, now I'm already second guessing. Wouldn't the accelerator skeleton... Hold on. Wouldn't the accelerator skeleton be better for Marshall Quan or Lucia? Because they're going to get more benefit out of the +2 armor. Blah doesn't really need that. And Lucia kind of does. This takes her armor... Hold on, Lucia, what is your armor? Lucia's armor is 28, Marshall Quan's is 31. So, yeah, if we pop this onto Lucia, it lets her get around that much faster, and she gets a +2 points of armor. And the negative 10% evasion is taken care of by the fact that we gave her a perk with +10% evasion. So, yeah. Or, shit, now I'm thinking, hold on, we do want to cancel changes. You know who it's even better than that for? Drienne. Except that these pants suck. Hold on, these pants are really bad. Why does Drienne have these pants? These are terrible. Drienne, what's your best pants? Spectrum Assault Legs. Yeah. We'll put those onto Drienne. Because Drienne needs to, like, hustle around and, like, heal people. There's a few things that Drienne does best at short range, and that includes firing a shotgun. By the way, can we all agree that this is not a shotgun? Like, look at this thing. In what way? Can somebody who knows firearms tell me, does there exist in the world a weapon that looks like this that would be classified as a shotgun? I guess a shotgun would be defined by, like, what the loading mechanism is, and, like, it firing... like buckshot or slugs, but man, does it not look like anything I would classify as a shotgun. Yes, Caroluna, indeed, happiness +1. Because we got some awesome, Now, Caroluna is saying that a shotgun is a gun that shots, which is... MB is saying that's it's an automatic shotgun like a USAS. Okay. So yeah, I don't know those things, and I'm glad to have, like, people describe it. If you showed this to me, I would say this is a semi-automatic rifle. Like, if I then physically interacted with it, I might say, oh, it is in fact a shotgun. It's an automatic shotgun. And it does fire in, like, rounds of 3. Spatman is saying the USAS 12 looks like that. There are shotguns that look like that, say Jab. Okay. I am legitimately glad that I am learning about this. So now, yeah, so what's Drienne's armor? So Drienne is at 26. Yeah, Drienne is still lower than everybody else. And that doesn't make any sense in the world. Azric being lower than everybody else makes a lot of sense because, if again, Azric benefits from being on the other side of the continent. But yes, I actually really like putting the accelerator skeleton in there for Drienne, which still leaves a mod slot for blah blah blah. So what is the best leg armor for blah blah blah? That's chest. Okay, leg armor. +2 armor, +10 evasion. I don't like the -5 hit chance. Is there anything here that gives him... Well, shit, +10 armor is really damn good. That's like a 25% increase for him. That would technically put him above Mia, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm not going to say no to it. Oh, look at this. Son of a bitch. If I had seen this, I would have given this to Drienne. The quick slots +1. But it's too late now. Yeah, nope. Although, what is this? This is chest armor. Now, hold on. I could give this to Drienne now, and the combat speed wouldn't even be a thing, because they still come out ahead. Let's think about that for Drienne. Initiative +35%. That sounds awful. No. Chest armor. I'm looking for leg armor. Initiative +100. Armor -2. No. Personnel drive. So this one's pretty good. Although I need an exo knee and I don't have any of those. Chest armor, chest armor, chest armor, leg armor. Okay, so I can't actually make this because I would need the elasto springs, but also the initiative +70%, like, it's nice to have that surprise round, but it's hardly critical. There we go. Yeah, this... Okay, so we're gonna craft these. Yeah. Armor +1 and evasion +6. Because again, blah 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 will put himself into positions where he's like, he's not standing behind anything or has limited... It's like when he goes out to do his flamethrower attack. That's where the evasion would really come in handy. And I didn't see anything else up or down this that would be better than this, but let's just take a look. Anything that's pro-evasion. Helmet, 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 helmet. Leg, no. You would think that reflex rails would be good for that, but... Leg armor, combat speed, but I can't craft it. No, no. Well, then again, Hermes coils, initiative +100%. It's like, it's such a weird thing that you're giving up 2 points of armor to guarantee yourself the one surprise round. No. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else in here that's better. The only thing that's close is this, and you need a personnel drive, and I don't even like the -10% evasion. So, the Visco Elastic Legs, that's what blah 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 gets. Which I have so many of. Whoops. I did not look. Wait, this is better. Hold on. Evasion +10%, armor +2, the -5 hit percent chance. Oh, God, I don't like that. Cancel changes, yes. Blah, blah, blah. What is your hit percent chance? 96%. No. No, I'm not going to do those. Yeah, we're going to do these. Yeah, because I don't want that -5% hit chance. He just doesn't need the +2 armor. Like, -5% hit chance for Drienne, maybe. But no, not for blah, blah, blah. Done. Okay, on with the show. Cleo, beauty, but no guile. I guess that grave we don't get to... That one's marked, so that's why we don't get to open that one up. Level 17 assault rifle. That one might at one point have been better than what Marshal Quan is using. And then a level 19 flamethrower. Let's take a quick second to take a look at flamethrowers for blah blah blah. And then... Yeah, there's like a little space down here that I didn't go to. But I'm pretty sure this is the death maze. And I don't want to do this at all. Right, we can't disarm that explosive. Oh, there is a Broadmoor resident there. Okay, hold on. Let me F5 this. Blah, blah, blah. You are our explosives expert. Oh, but this is, like, guaranteed to, like, slice him up. Do I possibly care what's on this person? I don't think so. Oh, but there is a diggable over there. At a minimum, let's not go this way. We'll take the long way around. See if we can get to at least the diggable. Carolina says, I'm not a gun person. The only gun I know a tiny bit about is the AG-3 that the Norwegian Defense Force used back in the day when I served. Carolina, is... Like, does your country have compulsory military service. Like, I know from a friend that was... I had a friend who took a great deal of pride and loved to tell people that he had dual citizenship in both the United States and Portugal due to the circumstances of his birth. However, that level of pride fell away significantly when he was informed by the Portuguese government that he was being required to show up for his mandatory tour of military service, at which point he renounced that citizenship. Which I would note, I wouldn't have thought otherwise of, except that, like, you guys, he talked so much about it. Like, he really wanted everyone in the whole world to know that he had dual citizenship. And it's like, yeah, that's a cool right, but it also comes with some responsibilities that he then didn't do. So I don't know if, like, Norway has required military service. Okay, so we've done that. How do we... What's the next step to this puzzle, though? We just run through the fire. That... No. It must be that blah 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 steps off of this, and then the fire goes out. Okay. Now blah 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 can come over here. Yes, and now Lucia can come here, and Azra can go through. Spatman said, and by that, you know more about the AG3 than I do about any gun whatsoever. Killun is saying they had, back in the day, a compulsory military service, but I'm not sure if they still do. I think it's been scaled down since I was there. I haven't been paying attention. Okay, now we can diggable. Scrap. I need it. We've been using a lot of scrap. All of those crafting materials, if you're going to eat the rich, make sure they're properly cooked. Okay, so if we are careful with Azaric, he can sort of step around. And now we can look at this guy. Oh, he's alive.
Is someone there? Please, if someone is there, help me. Help me die. I've been here for, I think, the sunset 3 times.
This sucks. Okay, like, the only reason I say that it sucks is that if Drienne was here, Drienne might have medical abilities. Examine the man's wounds. A large gash runs from his belly button to his rib cage, most likely from the spinning blades nearby. If there was ever hope to save his life, it evaporated once the gangrene took hold. So, Azaric can kill him by tossing the man's limp body onto the nearby switch to hold it down, or euthanize. Set your hand against the man's throat and hold it until he stops breathing. I would just put out there, this is just a personal request, if you're ever going to euthanize me and you have access to a high-caliber sniper rifle, you can just shoot me in the head. I would very much prefer that. I might also prefer not to see it coming, because I feel like there's a great amount of pain and anticipation, and I certainly wouldn't want to flinch in a way that like threw the first shot off, but straight through the brain pan. I would like that, because that's way better than the slow suffocation that Azaric seems to be doing here.
Thank you.
In a few moments, his head slumps slightly. Then he stands up and staggers back dramatically. And off of him, we get the Tao of Jinzu? Slicing your ways to better meals. A cookbook detailing how to make healthier food with focused precision slices. Then we've also got some cash. I can't believe it's not butter. And a comb. He died well-groomed. Okay, if we can get to that container, I'd love to... Oh, right, that blows up, so we don't want to cut... Shit! I was being so careful. Drienne. Brienne, help us. And of course, I don't have it out. Let's get out the suture kit for Azaric. Is it too late? Okay, well, we did that. And... yeah, you know what? If Azaric needs to take a med hypo... no, why do I always do that? I always forget Azaric can have a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. You're down a third of your hit points. Have a Snickers. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Azaric has perfect health. I need to start remembering to use food. Okay, Lucia, come away. Blah blah blah, come away. And now we've done everything. Now we're gonna go upstairs in the gondola. Jody K says, I have either an 1885 or 1905 Swiss Army rifle. A Schmid and Rubin, she says. And then Azaric is mentioning Jinsu knives. I assume those are still around. I remember those being like quite the big deal back in the day. Like, oh my god, they're super sharp. And they'll never dull. They're tipped by diamonds and whatever. Yeah, the United States did away with compulsory military service in the 70s, I believe. I might be off on that. Have I been in here? Apparently, yes. Okay. So, yeah, we're going upstairs in the gondola now. And, yeah, we'll just have it. So... yeah, in that case, there's no reason not to, for Mia to have a Snickers as well. We've got so much food, and I never, ever, ever use it. Oh, but no, we're not going to twist her wrist on that. Mia likes meat. Let's have her eat some vlam. Use item on self. Okay. Yep. Oh. And before I forget, let's put the med darts back on. Has really nobody leveled up? That feels weird for some reason. Oh, blah 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 did. I was gonna say. Okay, so blah blah blah's all the way up in strength. Yeah, we're doing his luck now because that gets his lucky crit chance up as time goes. And then skills. Well, we've definitely started running into explosive things that we can't disarm. So I'm gonna grab this, and then as we do, once we get to level 9 on things, I just want to check to see if we have any inventory items, like skill books for explosives. We've got sniper rifles, armor modding, automatic weapons, hard-ass, barter, melee combat, brawling, and... oh, animal whisperer. Yeah, I forgot about that, but I don't think that we want to use that on Mia just yet. We want to let her level up a few more times. So, yeah, we don't have to do anything else to level up blah blah blah. No. And no, and no, and no. Okay. Jody casing the draft still exists. Congress has just deemed it unconstitutional to activate it. I thought it was just... was it a constitutional issue? Jav says 73, I think. When I enlisted in 74, they were not drafting, but there were a couple still in the system, so maybe 72. And Grumpy's saying it's not unconstitutional. They just stopped drafting in 73-ish. Yeah, I thought... I didn't think there was a constitutional issue. I thought it was just like, we're not going to enforce this. But again, as with so many things that happened, I may be well off on this. This console appears to operate the ski lift. A simple click of a button will activate the lift, and you can ride to the top of the mountainside. Let's do it. Enjoy your trip up the mountain. Jody K says they reactivated the selective service draft in 1980, but haven't activated it. Yeah, I certainly registered for it.
I'm begging you!
We're 100% going to do that. The man chained to the spit twists and writhes. Trails of agonized, half-frozen tears trail down his cheeks, dripping into the hungry flames. His back is warm to the touch, and you fear a single ember might turn him into a roaring blaze. He sees you and is begging before you have a chance to speak.
You're not with that psycho Vic. Please, I don't want to burn.
Oh, God. That's Hardy Knox.
Free him? How is that even an option?
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. My family and I owe you everything, strangers. God sent you to me as surely as he sent the patriarch.
A shudder takes him and he clasps his arms, wincing.
The name's Hardy Knox of the 100 Families. I'd shake your hands, but everything hurts right now. Everything.
I'm honestly trying to think of anybody that I dislike enough to have them up over a spit like that. Like, that is... maybe I'm just a big old softy, but it's too easy for me to envision myself what it would be like to be up there, to wish that on anybody. I don't even know this dude. This guy could have been anybody, and I would have taken him down. There's people that we've encountered in the game that deserve to die for what they've done, but I would take them down and then shoot them in the head. I wouldn't roast them over a fire. Who did... You know what? Let's give him a minute. He holds himself tighter, shuddering again. His mouth firms and he looks up at you.
Vic Buchanan. That freak. That monster. Killing folk. Cutting them open. Laughing the whole time. The patriarch knew what his son was. That's why he banished Vic into the mountains.
His anger fades a bit and his cheeks flush despite the cold.
Nobody thought Vic would survive. Let alone come back with an army. He slaughtered damn near everyone he found here. Tortured the rest.
Tears well in his eyes. Well, I guess top of mind, Lucia here seems to know you.
Little Lucia Wesson. What are you doing out here?
Long story, Mr. Knox. Glad we got here in time.
Well, you're a credit to your daddy, helping folk like this. He must be proud as hell.
She nods, her face purposefully blank. We're relatively new to these parts. What does your family do in Colorado Springs?
We're bison ranchers. I oversee the wrangling, and my Miriam does the real work while I play cowboy. You're welcome at our ranches anytime, strangers. Can't ever thank you enough for what you've done.
We're heading inside the lodge. Any advice?
Sure. Harden your hearts. You'll see things in there. Things he's done to his hostages, the other people from families that offended him. That'll burn marks on your soul.
He rubs his hands with both eyes.
And he's not alone. Those breathers of his. Well, I don't know much about them, but they treated me like livestock.
Any other forces in there?
A bunch of his sadistic friends. Same crew that followed him around Colorado Springs and got banished with him, as I recall.
Are you ready to head home?
Soon. I'll have to find a working vehicle. Should be some at the base camp.
We can give you a ride, too. Like, I want to, just take a moment to acknowledge that I have been following the story and that this was a vacation resort where the wealthy people that live down at Colorado Springs could just sort of, get away from the unwashed masses that were like living in their little tent cities, and they could just come up here and enjoy a nice ski weekend. These are not especially sympathetic people to me. None of them deserve to be roasted over a Spitfire. Like, I don't know this guy specifically. This sort of like outlook of like, oh, this is so depressing, all of these smelly homeless people. Let's go up to the mountains for a while. Like, that super sucks. But nobody deserves to be roasted over a spit. And, like, I'm dead serious. Like, I would turn around and give this guy a ride home now if it weren't that we had to get in there. So, good luck.
You too, strangers. And if you can see your way clear to saving any other hostages in there, well, I'm sure their people back home would be grateful. Especially the ones from the 100 families. Not that you need rewards to do the right thing, but there it is. God protect and preserve you, strangers.
Yeah, and actually, we kind of could use some rewards for what we've done, just because we've spent so much. So, yeah, Mia doesn't get to bring the rabbit along. It almost feels like it's worth giving everybody a point in Animal Whisperer just so that they can, like, have an animal companion that gives them some sort of, like, a passive bonus. Like, I mean, actually, on that note, like, Azric has... No, Azric has perk points, I see. But, like, we could give him a point of that. The, Animal Whisperer. It seems pretty cool. I don't know. You know something? It's certainly not something that we have to decide right now. And I'm going to say that we are approaching 4 hours. Yeah, and we're going into an area called Little Hell, so I don't think that this is just going to be one fight and done. We've got multiple rounds of hostages that we need to try to track down and save. There's probably going to be a lot of combat in here. This whole section has been a lot different than I expected. Namely, I thought it was going to be much more like when we went to visit the Gippers, and there were like a couple factions and a lot of story and some side quests. This has side quests, it's just that they're more about murdering the next group of guys and figuring out how to circumvent the traps and stuff that you've set up for, which I like. I like the fact that this is playing against expectations currently set. Now, before we go, Jab is correct. Jab is pointing out something that I feel is pretty, you know, that I agree with a lot, that the United States made a decision to go to an all-volunteer military. It was a smart decision. I think that when people are doing a job that they've chosen, as opposed to one that they're being forced to do against their will, they're much more likely to want to do good work. That said, the amount of military spending that the United States does, I mean, that's a whole other conversation, and certainly not one that I'm well versed enough to try to jump into right now. But broadly speaking, I think that the move towards an all-volunteer service is a wise way to go. Yeah, I don't know enough beyond that to make any comments. Jody K is saying that her uncle was drafted during the Vietnam War, I think 68. I think he told me I left for the Peace Corps on the exact same day, 40 years after he left boot camp, which is why my mom's dad and his father... Oh, which is also my mom's dad's and his father-in-law's birthday. Grumpy is saying the French military lobbied to end service. They had no use for a bunch of kids who didn't want to be there. Technically, I'm still a reservist for a few more years, but it's just a fancy status that says I can still be conscripted. They'd have no use for me. And I think that brings us back to... pretty much it. Grumpy had also said earlier the U.S. does have military service in the sense of other countries. Other countries have 1 or 2 year military service in addition to conscription, the equivalent of the U.S. draft. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. At one point, like I talk about this on occasion, I always feel a little bit self-conscious when it turns into, like, looking at menus. I tend to do these things normally on stream. There was an occasion earlier in our playthrough where I did some stuff off stream, but that was when, like, there was, like, a lot of different things that I wanted to do for multiple different characters. And this was, like, we came across a vendor, and I decided to take some time to do it. I consider it important to show a game as it is, and to play this game, you know, making use of all the systems that we've chosen to engage, like with the weapon and armor modding. Sometimes it's navigating through those menus, and I think that there's value in people being able to see something that I've provided feedback on. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if they let you sort those mods a little bit more cleanly. If there was another patch that was to be released for this game, I would say, please, developers, that would really improve the quality of life. It's not a major bug. It doesn't massively ruin the experience of playing, but boy, would it make it more pleasant to have the ability to say, show me just leg armor, show me just under barrel weapon mods, stuff like that. So yeah, every once in a while we'll do that. That said, I do feel like we are rounding the turn on this game. This is episode 21. I would be very, very surprised if there was an episode 30. I'd be a little surprised if there's an episode 25. Like, we'll see. But I do feel like we're coming up on the end of things, and I guess it depends on how long it takes to do the end of things. So yeah, we will join you. I guess, let me put it this way. I'm gently setting a soft goal of finishing Wasteland 3 during this July vacation that I have. It's not going to be that I'm going to play it every day, and we might not do it, but if it does feel like we're hitting the end, it would be cool to finish this off while I've got a little bit of time off, and that would even give us a chance to jump into something new to continue to go along with our Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough. In any event, this was a lot of fun. We're going to go find somebody fun to raid. And until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.